Hello, hello. Welcome one, welcome all, welcome once again to Blaine's Escape Corner, our little corner of the internet where we get together, we talk about the things that we use to escape. And we're going to start this episode off right. What's going on, Mike? We're going to start it off with some more ukiyo-e sake because it was right next to me. That's really it. That's the only reason. Get ourselves a bit in a glass here for this one. What's going on, Pop? Kampai to everyone. Delicious. De-frickin-licious. Alrighty. We're gonna start with something, you know, something we haven't done in a bit. Something that's been a bit since we did. What have I watched in the last 24 hours since you saw me last? 22 hours, however long it is from end to beginning of stream. I have started Edge Runners. Whoo! I like Cyberpunk Edge Runners. I am only 2 episodes in, and it's already developed a world that I enjoy. Blaine keeps saying pie, but never shows it. Maybe someday we'll show the pie. Maybe someday. Now we have to admit, right? The setting and the like the concept it's cyberpunk, right? So this goes back to tabletop RPGs. This isn't like, oh, they came up with a really unique universe and blah blah blah. Like they are coming off of somebody else's sort of design, but you can tell how fleshed out this is right away. We get that feeling of those old like that Blade Runner aesthetic is just immediate. You're like, okay, this is the part of the town where rich people are. This is part of the town where poor people are. Like it is exactly what the cyberpunk world should be. First episode hits hard. I love it. It was great. Second episode, again, it characterizes without wasting time characterizing, and it's really quite fun. Is Keanu in the anime? No, he's in 2077. I don't even know if he's in 2077. He's the main three characters. Oh, what's going on, Alex Moore? Enjoy your work, Lurk. It is so much fun. It is so much of that immediate, like, yeah, I get it. All right, cool. And even like jargon, like they're like curses and like swear words and stuff that are all like cyberpunky. You immediately know what they are and what they mean. You're like, okay, cool, easy, I got this. Like the lingo, and I don't know if that's specifically down to the translation or if these are existing, because like I'm familiar with the cyberpunk game and some of the mechanics therein, which help a little bit actually in understanding immediately what's going on, but they do sort of explain kind of what's going on later. It's really well done, I would say, for people who just know a little bit about the universe and people who know nothing about the universe. Now, if you're dedicated to the cyberpunk universe, I'm curious to see what you think. But for someone who just has a cursory understanding of how that RPG plays, I am very impressed. Also, we get that classic Trigger style where, stuff is going off model so that it looks cool and it portrays like the movement, the action, the emotion, even though we have very like mechanical things going on. It still is going that let's get a little wonky with it, which is fantastic. You fell asleep on first episode, but they used the UI from the game. That is cool. How could you fall asleep in the first episode? It's so sad. What? They used the UI from the game. See, yeah, that's something I didn't know, because I never played 2077 because I was like, meh. I've heard enough people talk about the tabletop that I'm like, nah, I don't really need this. I'll do something else. But dang, if the anime isn't exactly something I needed. In this time of everything being rural fantasy based. You watched it when you came home. You'll watch it on lunch tonight? Okay. Yeah. No, I won't hold it against you that you fell asleep. It is a somber tone, that is for sure, so I could see if you're already tired it lulling you the rest of the way. It is not the explosion that some things are right off the bat, which excites me. I like things that go a little slower. They sort of take their time to build out characters in a world on their way. And I'm excited. I'm in for the ride. I wanna see where this one goes. How's it going, Dragon? All right, everybody, get your likes in, get your shares done, send it off to Twitter, let everybody know this is where they should be if they want to be enjoying some fun anime plot discussion. Real quick, actually, I want to address a comment I got regarding Chainsaw Man. This was Chainsaw Man Chapter 2, I think. Let's see. All right, so the comment is, something to keep in mind is that this was serialized in Weekly Shonen Jump. A lot of series in the magazine use similar tropes and story beats. I think the problem with the early part of the manga is that much of the story in this part is very standard Jump. Hey, thanks for the follow. Awesome. Most readers are already very familiar with this kind of setup, so the story will usually just get out of the way early on, like the Pochita reveal. You might think it's stupid. I guess I should put these on. You might think it's stupid to sacrifice the story, but it's kind of necessary to separate yourself as early as possible since there are limited slots and very competitive. Part 2 of the manga started serialization this summer on Jump Plus. Since Jump Plus doesn't have the same constraints as Weekly Shonen Jump, you can immediately see the difference in storytelling. Slower pace with more emphasis on building characters and plot. Whew, there's a lot that came up in that. So I tried to respond, but also I wanted to actually talk through this because I think it hits on a lot of the problems and the I don't know, the good, it hits on good and bad, right? We love media. Call him a dickwad. Oh man. I don't think I will have to do that specifically. That's definitely true. Some decent series never hit it off on Jump and die quickly. Yeah, so there is this thing that we used to have in gaming where limitations would create interesting story elements or interesting story beats. And so the limitations of your medium can really force you to think about what the tale is you're trying to tell and get really specific about it, right? Some that come to mind are the Spider-Man on was it PS1 or PS2, where the PlayStation couldn't render the streets while you were web slinging. So they made it a plot point in the game that there was all of this Green Goblin smoke everywhere. And so you had this smoke that made it so you couldn't really see the streets. And it made it so that the system could process, right? We had the same thing in Silent Hill, right? Silent Hill famously couldn't process far enough for the town they wanted to design, so they used a fog to make it so you couldn't see as far. And even better than just looking at that, PS1 Spider-Man, yeah, that would make more sense mechanically. Then we get Silent Hill getting remade, and specifically, I played the Silent Hill 2 HD edition, and you can see so far that some of the early game reveals, I'll say, there are things where as you're moving, you're like, oh, what is that? And the camera like looks down the alleyway and you kind of see something disappear into the fog. In the original, in the remake, you just see the thing like walking down the street, and it's just not creepy. It's not scary. It doesn't have that extra little bit because the PlayStation 3 was it that had the HD remake. It could actually render far enough, and so they didn't really have the same fog effect going on, whereas the mechanical limitation could make the original game a lot weirder, a lot creepier. So it's very of a medium to ruin a part of something, and it's important and incumbent on the author to use that to make it better, right? Another place that we see this is people don't read descriptions for light novels. They just see the ends of the novels as they're going down the shelf. And so light novels have gotten these crazy long titles that are the entire plot. My life my first time when I did the thing and then we found out that it went around in circles. You know, like you get these crazy long titles because you have to have the plot. You have to have the keywords somewhere that people are going to see it. And so you have people just absolutely cramming everything they can into it. And I still think that it's kind of dumb. Like there are overly simplistic titles, right? Chainsaw Man and Fire Punch are pretty simple titles. Demon Slayer, really simple title. Kind of like, okay, yeah, we're slaying demons. We're punching with fire. We're man of chainsaw. Like they get across a simplicity, right? That's sort of special to them. But then you get these other ones that are the full reincarnated after I died from a tight condom explosion or incident. You gotta add one more tight condom incident. uh, and yeah, you get the entire plot crammed in there. Like, do it in an interesting way, not a way that it's like, oh, this is just another one of these, and that's just what the plot is, right? Like, is there an interesting way that you can convey the plot that'll get somebody more excited about it also being the title, right? Something like, is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon? Honestly, that's a really good example of a title that's like crazy long, but also like it poses an interesting question. Is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon? Why would it be wrong? Who is this girl? Why are we in a dungeon? Where is this dungeon? Like, we have all these questions about the title coming out of that series, right? So when I say like, oh, I think this is like a bad thing, or this should have been delayed, I understand that you've got to keep people hooked. And for some people, it's the, here's the thing. Now, how are we going to make this interesting? Like how it gets interesting is important for some people. For me, I like the reveal a bit more than I like the explanation of why something is potentially interesting, right? It just, I don't know. What am I trying to say here? I'm trying to say, I understand that you have to do things to get a mass of people to vote for your things so that you can stay in the magazine, but at the same time, I could still criticize the fact that I think it could have been handled better. I think that's what the rule is here. The chastity belt one was pretty meh. You need to finish it. Oh no, is there a chastity belt one? Is that a thing? All right, onto the Chainsaw Man, a review. Recently, my sister is unusual. Uh-oh. Chapter 9, pretty pretty chapter. In the same breath that somebody says, oh, like unless I found the wrong chapter 9, like unless I found the wrong chapter 9, chapter 9, the only reason people are like, I want to see more, is because the first page is his powers and bare ass on the screen. That's the only thing this chapter has going for it. You get a little bit of sort of a side-by-side backstory that sort of fades into a now story, which, again, similar to last episode, I can see this in animation. I think the cut doesn't, like, the panels, while they've gone to more non-square panels, like they're kind of doing other interesting things. It's not exactly a what do you say? It's not exactly like a clear, easy thing where in animation this would be really easy to do with like a single character like design kind of model doing this, and then something else fades in, and then the next thing fades in, and the next thing fades in, and it sort of would connect the two really, really well. So this is another one where I see that the like the animation of this could be really, really well done. We almost get to the what is it called? I don't know. We see that Denji is still not invincible. And again, I see this little bit here where it's like, I guess what's going on, but I don't really see what's going on because they just sort of skip to the end of the action. Look at this geezer wanting a story. I mean, isn't there just like you just do some like you Google boobies or Google booty if that's all you want. We get a nice limitation on the Chainsaw Man, which is cool to see, and then it just sort of, you know, we gotta wait now for chapter 10. Denji isn't invincible. You like invincible is not in like the literal sense of like him not being invincible, but that he has weaknesses, limitations, things that stop him. Like so far it's been a lot of like, oh, he doesn't have enough heart. There now he's like, oh, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do the chainsaws and blah blah with the chainsaw, woohoo. But this is the first time that we've seen the chainsaw not work, so it's sort of it's a very good thing to give your main character a problem, right? Something where it started with, oh, you know, maybe he can't use the chainsaws really long because he was complaining about how weak it makes him because of the blood loss, but then now we just see that the chainsaw just straight up doesn't work sometimes. So it's kind of nice. I like that in a character. He's got some chainsaw dysfunction. What do you mean problem? Why are you putting problem in quotes? When you go from having like a 4-foot chainsaw coming out your face to like maybe a 6-incher, I'd say you've got some chainsaw dysfunction there. You should probably seek medical attention. I swear this never happened before. Oh my goodness. And we do get really crazy long demon cat nipples going on. Escape corner. Oh man. Keep going. Keep going. All right, that's gonna do it. That's gonna do it for Chainsaw Man. All right, thank you everyone. Have a good night. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. That's not all we have for today. I decided to go with the we're gonna do, where is it? I do this, I do this. We are going to do the real question is, can Chainsaw Man cut a piece of flex tape? No. Chainsaw Man can cut a boat in half! And then the flex tape can fix it. But yes, the chainsaw can always cut something up. It can always cut through the flex tape, but the flex tape will always fix it. That's the beauty of the flex tape. All right, let's get a little chunk while all this loads. Okay, chunk thing. I changed the boat in half. And I want to open up YouTube because if we're gonna do a Twitch stream reaction style thing, I'm gonna do it with the one that'll get the most clicks. That's the FanService. Connection bad? No, just shit loading. I use a one computer setup, even though it functions like a 2-computer setup. So when it tries to open and load certain things, it takes some time. It should smooth out after time, right? Okay, why can't I do the pop out straight from here? I wish I didn't have to go into the let's do this one, PMP. Pa. And then your audio. That's a lot of damage. Yeah, I'll send this out the stream speakers. That means it's gonna come through here. Got a little bit of Minecraft there. Alrighty. You can't wait for Angle to show up so Blaine can gush over devil lore with the rest of us? Is it your Angle or your demon? Old school joke. Alrighty. I posted 2 videos in the Discord, and I was like, I'm gonna watch one of these. And I was like, you know what? Let's do the shorter one. See how it goes so I don't EFAP this for like 4 hours. We are going to be watching the fan service, a deep dive into anime fan service. There are some points I want them to hit in this video. All right. EFAP, someone call Mahler. He's stealing his ideas. He's going to watch a video and comment on it. Oh no. Someone call Destiny. He's playing video games while he reacts to a thing. Stealer, thief. We're talking anime fan service here, right? So anytime you say fan service, someone's going to think booby, right? Booby, panty shots, something. You don't have 10 hours. It's all right. We'll make it through together. Maybe I'll just cut it up into multiple streams. It's only a 40-minute video. Everything they say is kosher. Uh-oh. That means I may have problems with it. We'll see. Hashtag kick play. You gotta find something that rhymes. What's a cancel word that hashtags with Blaine? It's not stealing, it's paying homage. Bring back the blessed pipe. Beat Blaine. There you go. Hashtag beat Blaine. That's our new thing. I love fan service, but everybody thinks of panties and boobies as fan service. Fan service can be something as simple as when you watch One Punch Man and they duplicate one of the napkin drawings. That is also a form of fan service, because you're taking something and you're giving your audience that little bit of, hey, I like this. Hey, I really like this. But like the thing itself doesn't actually have any intrinsic value as its own thing. Does that sort of come across correctly? Chuck Tingle's story hour. Oh my goodness. So typically with fan service, you're going to be dealing with something where at the end of the day, it could be removed and it wouldn't necessarily take away from the main plot of the show. And so you get into this complication of is fan service good or is it bad? Because bad fan service is something where it's just like it's distracting from the plot. But then good fan service should enhance the plot, where it should put you in the person's shoes. Prefacing is for losers. Fine. Nobody wants to hear my opinions on fan service, I guess. Hold on, let me get into the realm before I switch it over. All right, there we go. Ah, get out of here, Gundam. What are you doing here? All right. Let's begin.
Fan service. Fan service. Anyone who's watched anime has heard of it before. We all know what it is. If you clicked on this video just because the thumbnail had boobs in it, you've probably seen it before, because you're a degenerate. Using just the basic definition of the term, fan service is anything included in a work of fiction solely to try and please the audience, specifically without contributing anything to the plot or media other than making the fans happy. Now, there are many different ways this can show up. It would be impossible for you to have consumed media before without seeing some form of fan service. It might be a cameo or reference in a movie, a character getting more screen time because of their popularity, a gratuitous action scene, or a horror movie with tons of gore. Even an encore at a concert would...
Oh no! He's rotund! Hold on, I gotta turn off my name. It's hiding me. It's hiding me too much. There we go. An encore being fan service. I haven't heard that description before.
broadly be
suppose.
considered fan service. But by far the most common form of fan service
Is he loud enough
is
for
the
everybody, or is he
sexual
too loud?
kind. And I would say even more specifically the anime kind. Because while the term still has that broader definition, most of the time you'll hear the words fan service, it'll be in reference to an anime with tons of lewd imagery. Skimpy outfits, bouncing breasts, panty shots, wardrobe malfunctions. How does that even happen? While media outside of anime and manga still includes tons of sexual content, from shirtless dudes to bikini-clad women to the entire male cast of Game of Thrones penises, most of the time anime is still the only place you'll hear that sexualization referred to as fan service. And this is all widely regarded as a negative to the medium. Many people hate it unconditionally.
Roll it back. Hold on. Wait, what? Why am I rolling it back? Because I like the audio back, or what are you saying? What do you need to see again? Oh, all right.
Referred to as fan service. And this is all widely regarded as a negative to the medium. Many people hate it unconditionally, and most people have some complicated opinion about it, as you can even see from this poll I ran on my channel. The term itself is negative and often used as a criticism. We don't have enough subs yet. Oh, I liked this show, but it has too much fan service in it.
Did you like it, or does it have too much fan service?
The world of fan service. Where did it come from? Why is it so common despite...
I hate that though. It's like, do you like it, or is it bad, right? Like, if you like it, then why are you complaining about how much fan service it has? If it's good show, then it's a good show, and it doesn't matter how much fan service it has or doesn't have. It just is. You know, it's not like, I don't know. It just doesn't. If you're gonna call a show good, why would you then say, oh, but it has too much fan service? Does it?
Despite being hated, and is there such thing as good fan service? Also, it should go without saying that this video will have tons of sexy anime girls and even a few guys. So if you're not into that sort of thing, or you're my dad, then I might suggest clicking off the video now.
I would tell my dad to watch this episode, though. Come on. Come on.
Now, to cover why fan service is so common, or at least my best guess, what better place to start than its history? After all, it wouldn't be a Lextorious video without an unnecessary amount of research. And as it turns out, the first recorded piece of media meant to pander to the audience with sex was a French film named Menina la Fille sans voix, or Menina the Girl Without Sails. I hope I got that pronunciation right. I only took French in school for like 9 years.
I mean, all you have to
the film featured the character of Menina, a woman in a bikini, which at the time of release in 1952 was considered very risque for American audiences. And so when the movie was released in America, it was of course renamed to Menina, the Girl in the Bikini, even though Menina does not show up or wear a bikini until almost 2/3 of the way through the film. And none of this has anything to do with anime. I just think it's really interesting to talk about because the sexualization of women to pander to a male audience has existed for such a long time, entirely separate to the anime.
Maybe he's worried that his dad will watch it and be like, yeah, that's why I married your mom. I liked her jubbly, so I... Oh, man. That's what he's really scared of.
Community. But the first ever anime to include pandering of the sexual variety was a little series called Cutie Honey.
Cutie Honey is a really good show. You better not talk shit about it.
Cutie Honey was a magical girl shonen manga originally created in 1973 by Go Nagai. It featured the titular character, Honey Kisaragi, having to transform from a Catholic schoolgirl into a magical superhero to defeat villains and save the world. The sexual element of the story then comes from Cutie Honey's design being a busty anime girl, as well as the fact that she loses all her clothes for part of her transformation. This brief nudity, as well as most of the show's plot, actually came from a retooling early in development, where it was originally intended as a shoujo series, meaning meant for girls, before they failed to make the time slot, and had to change into a shonen series, meaning meant for boys, to be aired.
This was
the
supposed to
shoujo
be
version
a
of the series didn't actually contain any PG material, but with the change in audience, the show's creator decided to add nudity and more violence in order to pander to the male audience, and thus fan service in anime was born. And fun fact, Cutie Honey is credited as the first shonen anime with a female protagonist. So, girl power, I guess. Though Cutie Honey did end up becoming a very popular franchise. Through the years, the show had its original anime spawn tons of spin-offs and sequels, including a live-action movie and tie-in show directed by Hideaki Anno, creator of Neon Genesis Evangelion. And let's actually talk about Anno for a second, because he is a key piece in the history of fan service. While anime and manga, especially in the magical girl genre, followed in the footsteps of Cutie Honey, pursuing more and more overt nudity and sexualization, it was actually Anno's studio Gainax that further pushed the envelope. Because before Gainax was officially created in 1984, the founders actually started off creating fan films for the Japanese sci-fi convention Daikon in 1981. Their studio was originally called Daikon Film, and the first animations they premiered were called Daikon 3 and 4, named after the third and fourth convention they premiered at. The fan films are what you would expect of an animation group formed entirely of college students attending a sci-fi convention, featuring everything from a mech battle between Macross characters and Godzilla to a lightsaber fight between an anime girl and Darth Vader, all to the soundtrack of one of the James Bond films, as well as an Electric Light Orchestra song. More important than the blatant copyright infringement, however, was Daikon 4's appropriation of the Playboy bunny suit on its main character, as this was a very skimpy outfit at the time, which would go on to be a staple of sexy anime girls everywhere. And once Gainax officially formed from the members of Daikon Film, they would take the sexualization to all of their future works. The first major influence of Gainax was actually Hideaki Anno's directorial debut, Gunbuster, in 1988.
Sand. Get out of here, Sand. Gunbuster is
The mecha
so
anime
good.
was an OVA, meaning it didn't air on television, and was thus allowed to show more nudity and adult themes, primarily through its multiple bathing scenes and ridiculous jiggling. The jiggle was actually so prominent in Gunbuster that it inspired the term Gainaxing or Gainax bounce in order to describe over-the-top anime boob bouncing, typically with each breast moving independently of one another.
Breasts move independently. I don't know if people know this.
And that proclivity for skimpy outfits, casual nudity, and absurd breast physics carried over from Gunbuster into anime as a whole. Now, I don't think Gainax was solely responsible for the popularity of fan service, the same way I don't think Cutie Honey was. Considering they had an entire term invented to describe how they animated breasts, it's pretty obvious they had a major effect. No effect so major as possibly coining the term, though. Yes, that's right. On top of pioneering anime bunny girls and bouncing anime boobs, the first usage of the term fan service to describe sexual pandering was in 1991's Otaku no Video, produced by none other than Gainax themselves. Now, I will say it is highly unlikely to be the actual invention of the term, because for as much research as I did online, I can't seem to find that information anywhere. But Gainax's parody anime on otaku culture and their own studio's founding does use the term fan service to describe sexual scenes meant to pander to the audience before any other mention of it online or in media. So what I think is most likely is the term was unofficially coined somewhere in the Japanese otaku space in the late 80s, possibly even referring to Gainax's work like Gunbuster, and then Otaku no Video is definitely what cemented it in pop culture, because it's only after 1991 that the term gained widespread appeal. Early internet users began adopting it, the definition of the term became broadly known, and in 1995, with the release of Neon Genesis Evangelion, Gainax themselves were once again using the term, with some of the characters in the show even promising more fan service in the previews for next week's episode.
Exactly, he should know more than anybody.
Which is incredibly funny when you consider just how critically acclaimed Evangelion is, that this deep exploration of trauma, religion, and the human psyche started off as a mech show with girls in latex suits made by the jiggling boobs guys.
How is that so crazy? Why can't I make a stone door? Why aren't there stone doors in Minecraft?
And it's by the mid-90s that fan service just became an integral part of anime as a whole, an inseparable part of the culture that exists and thrives to this day. So here is where I'll break away from the timeline a bit to explore the question of why. Why is fan service so popular? Why did it continue to grow from 1998 to where it is today?
Got it.
俺が測るんですか
当たり前じゃん。割と難易度高いんだって。
Awesome fan service.
だから
We figured it
五
out.
条くんがしてよ。
Wiggledy wiggle.
All right, next question. I mean, shonen is by far the most popular genre of anime to exist, and it literally just translates to boys comic. Its only defining trait is that it's a genre made for teenage boys, and what could they love more than boobs?
Let's do the opening.
Well, how about today's sponsor, NordVPN? I'm just kidding. Nobody sponsored me yet. That would have been a sick transition, though, you got to admit. Ever since the Cutie Honey anime transitioned from a shoujo time slot to a shonen time slot and decided that nude power-ups would be exciting, it was game over. If your primary market is teenage boys, of course you're going to push the envelope into softcore porn territory as hard and fast as possible.
Sponsor. Yeah,
It's literally
exactly.
free money, especially when the majority of Japan's young men are overworked and single, with 50% of Japanese males at age 20 saying they never had a girlfriend.
Splash.
Needless to say, there is a massive audience in Japan of young men who desire sexual content, and animation studios are more than willing to cater to them.
I don't know if
And
that's
that
a
might be the biggest
Japan-specific
reason why fan
thing.
service is so prominent in anime.
wouldn't be a
While a
sick
lot of countries
transition.
are just as
Ooh.
open about sexuality and nudity in television, very few have the specific lonely male youth problem that Japan has. Plus, countries like the US are just so incredibly behind when it comes to openness for sexual content. You've got things like the Hays Code from 1934 to 1967, which banned nudity, suggestive clothing, and scenes of passion not integral to the plot, as well as
Scenes of
massive pressure
passion
from
not
religious
integral
groups
to
to
plot is
boycott any
kind of
media that
hilarious.
didn't uphold those good old-fashioned values on which we used to rely. That's such a fucking stupid line. I hate that line. Which all leads to America being effectively 30 years behind every other country when it comes to sexual content and still struggling to catch up. This is a large reason why cartoons in the West still market themselves towards children, whereas anime in Japan markets to 15 to 25-year-olds and has no problem showing them titties.
But it's true. It does show them titties.
And so that whole long section is the history of fan service, or at least everything I know about it and think is interesting. But we still haven't
That's it?
covered why it's so
That's everything?
controversial. I mean, it can't just be a case
This
of
guy needs to
indecency
stop being
because
a
a
lonely
lot of
male
anime
youth.
fans are in fact incredibly
I don't know
horny.
anything
I
about
myself
this.
love
How
big
did they
anime
get on
titties
my,
and ripped
like,
dudes.
feed? That's
They're
the
fantastic.
craziest part.
But the problem lies more in how that sexuality is executed within the show. Referring back to the poll I ran, only 2% of people enjoyed fan service in all circumstances. 35% enjoyed
me.
it when it fit the show or wasn't intrusive, and 23% enjoyed it in select shows. So a combined 58% majority of people said that they enjoyed fan service in select shows, typically when it wasn't intrusive. The problem then is the shows where it is intrusive, where only 2% of people said that they still enjoyed it. So what is intrusive fan service? Well, to answer that
Intrusive,
question,
I've said
I want to
this.
talk about an
I
anime
literally
I just
described
recently
this.
finished watching. It's called Fire Force, and anyone who's seen that show immediately knows where I'm going with this.
Fire Force is intrusive?
Fire Force is
I
a
don't know
great
about
show.
that.
It's a shonen anime about a world where people spontaneously turn into demons, and a special team of firefighters with pyrokinesis are tasked with taking them out. There is a lot more than that, including a group of villains they fight, but for the most part, it's cool action scenes between people with fire powers. It's also animated by David Productions, the people who make JoJo, and carries over some of the insanely cool sound design they use for that show.
コンロの技使わせてもらうぜ
However, there is a character in Fire
we
Force
go.
called Tamaki. She's pretty cool. She's got fire
Leave
cat
your nudist
powers, and it
cat
took me
flame
6
girl
episodes to
alone.
realize that her and another character just named Maki were 2 different people. But far and away, the most important thing about Tamaki to both this video and her inclusion in the show is that she has a special ability called the Lucky Lecher Lure, which I believe is meant to be a play on words in Japanese that got roughly translated into English and basically means lucky pervert syndrome. In other words,
look at all
she
this
has a
stuff.
canonical power in the show, acknowledged by other characters, that puts her into lewd situations through bad luck.
That
Here's
is
an
true.
example of that.
ちょっとだけでいいんです
何笑ってんだよ変態
In almost every episode of the show, Tamaki will slip and fall and have her boob fall into a character's hand, or all of her clothes fly off, or something equally perverted. It is honestly insane how much the show is willing to bend reality in order to have someone accidentally molest this girl. And on the surface, her superpower is just a bit annoying, but it isn't critically negative to the anime. Fire Force is already an incredibly horny show and is willing to put every character in the nude at some point. Like, you remember Maki, that girl I talked about confusing Tamaki with? She's ripped. Oh, and what about the nun, Iris?
She is ripped. It's
yes, they have
hilarious.
a nun on the team. Surely nothing bad would ever happen to... Oh my god. I mean, what about a character whose only defining trait is that they are fully clothed head to toe? I mean, you can't even see her face with this thing up. What the fuck? The show even has a nude firefighter calendar episode just as an excuse to get all the characters naked.
That is hilarious.
Oh, and I don't even mean the girls. It's the boys this time. The entirety of Fire Force is just horny, which is totally fine because that's just the tone of the show. But what does become a problem at some point is Tamaki, because she is sexualized to such a degree that the fan service becomes her only defining character trait. Not only does she get into unfortunate situations in every episode for no other reason than to give the audience a boner, but the fan service actively interferes with the plot and her character. Now, I'll try not to spoil anything, but Tamaki at some point ends up getting ambushed and beat up trying to protect some kids. She's not the best fighter and almost gets beat to death by a character she previously trusted, leaving her a bruised mess on the ground that our main character Shinra has to save. Tamaki looks up at Shinra, crying, begging him to save her because she's so emotionally overwhelmed at what's happening. He steps up like the hero he is and begins fighting the bad guy. And then this happens. All right, well, that just deflated every ounce of tension in the scene.
Did it?
And that's not even where it ends.
Did it? Like, does that actually remove the tension? Does the, oh, oops, I hit a thing and you ran into your booba, like that. Could you not conceive of a world in which that occurs? And then people have to like play it off and get back to the serious points. Yeah, it's called Fire Force. I'm amazed more clothes don't burn off.
Dude, what the fuck? What am I supposed to be feeling right now? Seriously. Because when you strategically burn all of her clothes off and have her do her cute little cat pose, I legitimately think you want me to feel horny looking at a character who was almost just beaten to death. And Tamaki continues to be in this weirdly erotic outfit for the rest of the fight. She even gives Shinra a serious emotional speech while looking like this.
Yeah, it's like...
Again, do you want me to take this seriously? Because remove the sexualization from this scene and it's one of the most emotional in the show.
Can you not
the tonal
be
whiplash is just
and...
hurting my head at this point. And while this scene in particular is the worst offender, Tamaki's entire character throughout the whole show
you can still think she's like sexualized while being like, oh, this is a serious thing. Like, there's plenty of sexy people who have to deal with like real tough situations, right? Doesn't make them less sexy. It doesn't change the fact that they're there. And it's like, does every scene, like, let's say I make a movie, right? And in our movie, we have a character who has been abducted and is like in sex trafficking, right? And at some point, they're going to be in a sexy outfit because they're being used for their body, right? And then someone comes and breaks them out, and then they're in like this sexy suit. You could have like a funny thing where like they get bounced into, but then you can also just kind of like keep going with the story, and then also say, have them be serious and emotional in a scene, and it'd be perfectly fine because this is where they were. This is what happened. Like, she literally just got all of her clothes blasted off. It's fine that she's going to be in what do I want to pick up here? Should I use snow to build the walls for the dojo? Would that be good? Let's see what this looks like. that she could be in an emotional scene and be naked at the same time. Like it's totally fine and it's totally okay. You still have emotional weight. It doesn't change the fact that like they're having an emotional time. How do I make a damn snow block? Like this? There we go. Okay. 2x2, thank you. What if it melts? How would it melt? Oh, now you got me worried about it melting. I'm gonna do more of the diorite. Did we make a decision on the diorite blocks here? Are these? Not so much for the fishing village, maybe, but... Kitty cat. Enemies attack with fire arrows? Okay, got it.
Continues to be like this. She doesn't win any serious fights. She doesn't have any big redeeming moments. She loses and gets beat up and saved by one of the big, strong male characters over and over again. It takes her 2 entire seasons to even begin developing her character or suggest that she should be taken seriously. And even at the end of her first training, with all this music swelling and emotion building as she starts to be a competent character, her dumb pervert ability kicks in and deflates the whole scene again.
I don't think it deflates the scene at all.
ありがとうございます。
そこまで向けろとは言ってね。
すみません。バイタ。
Tamaki is the textbook definition of a fan service character. Her whole reason for existing within the show is a vehicle for sex jokes and horny moments. That's it. Any contribution to the plot or action she has is undermined by her sexualization. Except for one scene of hers, one Tamaki exclusive moment that might be the best moment in the whole show, including the time a guy deflected a nuclear bomb.
Maybe this guy just has a problem when he's watching shows. Maybe it's just a personal thing where he's like...
So to set up some context, the bad guys in Fire Force also have fire powers. Big shocker, I know. And during a confrontation against these bad guys in Season 1, Tamaki and the nun Iris end up against a guy named Assault. Please don't ask why there's nuns in this show. You already know the answer to that. Assault is hyped up beforehand and shown to be an incredibly powerful character. He attacks the girls, nearly kills them, and then this happens. As it turns out, Assault is a virgin, and even touching a girl just completely debilitates him, which Iris and Tamaki use to their advantage to just beat him to death with a lead pipe.
Good.
It's a great subversion of tropes, an incredibly funny scene, and it's not even the one I'm talking about. Because much later, near the end of Season 2, Assault recovers from having his brains bashed out and challenges Tamaki to a rematch. And the show goes through his training arc, where he locks himself inside his room and watches porn for a month straight in order to get over his incredible horniness. They then have their rematch, and this happens. That is amazing. I love how they went 110% on the sound design of Tamaki falling like that. It's probably the single funniest shot in the whole show, and Assault just fucking passes out after it. This, to me, is what the fan service in Fire Force could be. It's funny, tonally consistent, and contributes to the plot of the show. If all of the major fan service moments were saved for scenes like this, I would love it. But they end up spilling out into the serious moments of the show and clashing way too hard to be enjoyable.
I'm so confused now by what this guy likes and doesn't like. Because I felt like that would have been a scene that he didn't like. You don't know who Quentin is? Oh, Quentin reviews is... He's a thing.
In the bigger picture, I don't think fan service itself is bad.
He's
While
got a
some
beard,
people might
it's just
object to
on
it just on
his
the basis
neck.
of
Oh,
being too
no!
lewd, that
We
isn't
can't be
really
calling
the
him out.
problem.
I've got
I
the
mean,
weak
if you're not
goatee.
okay seeing boobs in a show where a villain literally explodes a guy, that seems like a you problem. Fan service, more often than not, lightens up the mood of whatever it's put in. It will deflate the tension, it will overshadow the seriousness, it will, if done incorrectly,
Does it?
clash with any...
There are plenty of scenes in anime that are super fan servicey that are literally increasing the tension. You know, when Gojo is having to deal with the fact that what do I say? That Marin is like super hot and really attractive, and then also really close to him, and then we get that tension build of her being sort of closer and closer, and it's like, ooh, something's, you know, something gonna happen, something not gonna happen. It literally creates tension in its existence. How can you just be like, no tension? No tension here. Don't look for tension. You won't find it. Like, what are you talking about? There's literally tension in fan service because there's a thing called sexual tension. It's often used as a joke. This guy is just humorless. Maybe he's humorless. I don't, like, it's weird because I feel like, you know, I've met this guy before. Not him, but like I've met guys like this before, and usually they know how to laugh. They know, oh, haha, this is a silly scene, you know. It's just weird.
Serious tone
How
you're
old is this
going
person,
for.
you suppose?
You can certainly put fan service like Fire Forces into comedic scenes because sex jokes work very well. You can put it into lighthearted scenes because it adds levity, but there are just some types of scenes that fan service like this should not be a part of. And the worst fan service elements in anime, the ones that turn people against it entirely, are when it's put into those types of scenes anyway. You'll have a dramatic or serious conversation punctuated by a middle school titty joke. It just isn't given the same
What's wrong
level
with
of
middle school
maturity
titty
as the
jokes?
rest
Are
of
they
the
not
elements
good?
in the show, because to a lot of people, including its creators,
We can
fan
never listen to
service
this guy
is
ever
still
again. I'm getting a real
childish and
headache from his
immature by its very
stupidity.
nature. Discussing the history and definition of the term, we know that fan service isn't added to a show for the same reason that the other elements are. It's to excite 15-year-old boys. It's to please the
Is that
audience. It's to service
This guy
the
an expert
fans.
on what
So it's almost always put in with way
16-year-old
less thought
boys
than
need?
any other element of the show. And that just
Seems like a
doesn't
him
work.
problem.
Again, I have no problem with Tamaki versus Salt because the whole premise is absurd. And I wouldn't have a problem with Tamaki's weird cat cry if they hadn't chose to be immature at a serious moment. Just keep her in her regular outfit, which is already very fan servicey. It just blends in better because it has reason to exist. Going off of that, you can have entire shows crammed full of fan service that are still done well because they know how to use it. Just look at Food Wars for an example of this.
What? 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 Fire Force do bad. You know what do good? Food Wars. You know, the one that's about food and making food and how sexy food can be? Oh man, all of that super sexy food. Oh, how could that be a take? What? All right, tell me how this is any better.
Food Wars is a cooking show. The entire plot
Exactly,
is
it's
a
a
kid who's
cooking
good
show.
at cooking goes to enter a competition to be the best cook. Standard anime plot. Pretty much just a shonen story, but with cooking battles instead of anime fights. But the entire appeal of the show is its fan service. Because every time someone eats a good dish in Food Wars, well,
The
this
whole
happens.
show of Fire Force is horny, but Food Wars is... But it's okay, because food's sexy.
噛み締めるたびに
Those boobs are moving in different directions.
That happens every time. The food in this show gives people orgasms. That's just how it works. Is that a stupid premise? Yes. Is this show basically a hentai without the nudity? Also yes. But it isn't hiding any of that. Food Wars doesn't hide much of anything, actually. Food Wars wears its fan service on its sleeve. It is very open about being so sexual. And because it's a comedy, using busty women and ripped dudes in unexpected situations just blends right in seamlessly. The show uses every opportunity to make sex jokes or horny food scenes or ridiculous moments driven by hentai logic. And it will get every character naked to achieve this.
Was a different show.
Girls have food orgasms. Guys have food orgasms. The main character has food orgasms. Old men.
I've made food from this show. My favorite one is the chuck steak that he does. You take a chuck steak and you make it into a steak chalipan. So you just cross cut it a bunch of times and you put it in a gallon Ziploc with a bunch of chopped up onions. Let it sit for a little while, and then you take it out and you fry the steak in a pan. With the onions on top, and then once you're getting that good, you flip the steak, you pull the steak out, you get the onions in there, you add a little soy sauce, you add a little red wine, make that into a nice demi glaze with the onions, and then you also dice up or like really smash up, grind up a bunch of umeboshi and mix that in with your rice. It's so freaking good. It's so freaking good. What is Fire Force hiding?
Have food orgasms. The mechanic is treated entirely equally, which makes it even funnier when it happens to someone unexpected, not just all the hot girls. This equality also dissuades any idea that any specific character just exists for their sexiness. When every character on the show is sexualized, then none of them have to exist purely for eye candy. They can all be functioning characters because the show has no shortage of characters to draw horniness out of. And to top it off, the food orgasms even serve the plot, surprisingly enough. Because with an animated show about food, it can be very hard to show the audience how something might taste. We can see the delicious food, but how can we know what it's like to eat? Well, how about showing the person eating it nutting their brains out while describing the food like it's sex? That's not only a very convincing way to relay how good it is to the audience, but also a built-in set piece in the same way that special moves in shonen fights are. It's an excuse to go over the top and add excitement and crazy animation to something that in real life isn't that interesting to watch. And so even though Food Wars has way more fan service
we literally have Iron Chef. We have this guy knows his food. Oh, you killed him. You killed him. My base is not safe. All right, fine. I'll safe up the base. Anyway, I'm just saying we have stories that that surround food shows. Because we have Iron Chef, we have Cutthroat Kitchen, we have all of these different cooking shows. The one where they get like a surprise basket, the one where they, I don't know, have to cook the other guy's food. I'm pretty sure he only scoffs his plate down. The Family Wholesome Cooking Show on Netflix. Dog makes it unsafer. No, dog keeps me safe. I just like this because I get tired of right-clicking doors all the time, but you want me to right-click doors all the time. Thank you, dog. Thanks for opening the door. How do I... should I just do buttons then? I don't want buttons, though. I just want to be able to run through it. Is there a way to move the chest, or should I just, like, make another chest? And then move all the items into the new chest? Dog opens door. Fine, I will... You say that like this is supposed to be like a safe place. There's wide open like walls here. And I got a fence. I gotta think, do I do the white up above there, or do I cross beam the door maybe? Like give the door a... Nah, I don't like that look. I don't like that look. He could build a fence. I built the fence. I didn't put a gate on the fence. There's a difference. Do you know why Discovery was the larger partner of the HBO merger? Because of the Food Networks. Yeah, exactly. This isn't like a thing that only happens in anime.
a show like Fire Force could even dream of, none of it ever comes across negative like it does with Tamaki, because it's tonally consistent with the whole show, because the whole show doesn't take itself that seriously. Food Wars is one of the few shows that can achieve this sacred title of good fan service, almost entirely because it understands how to blend it in and make it work for the show. It isn't just a cooking show with nudity slapped in. The fan service is a critical element.
It is a critical element, just the same way that Tamaki
And so before we
was.
wrap up this discussion of fan service, I want to cover just one more show, because it would be a disservice to the entire video to not cover it.
Do it.
But before I do, let's jump back into the history of Gainax, because I didn't quite finish telling the story.
Or Evangelion.
With the release of Neon Genesis
Evangelion,
Evangelion, which went on to be one of the biggest anime properties of all time, you would think Gainax would be doing great. And they were, if only for a short while. It was only 2 years after the release of this massively successful show, however, that Gainax would start to fall, as it had been revealed that the company had concealed 1.56 billion yen in revenue from Evangelion that they had failed to pay taxes on. Being audited by Japan's National Tax Agency, the president, Takeshi Sawamura, and his accountant were both arrested and sent to jail in July of 1999 for accounting fraud. In light of this, one of the studio's founding members, Yasuhiro Takeda, had this to say: "I don't think he purposefully set out with the goal of evading taxes. It was more that our level of accounting knowledge wasn't up to the task of dealing with revenues on such a large scale." And all of this is very serious stuff, but that quote is kind of funny, you gotta admit. Like, I don't know, maybe don't run a major company if you just kind of forget how to do taxes sometimes. Maybe hire an accountant with the millions of dollars you are hoarding. Just a thought.
Someone should
but
have
that's not even where it
whole
is.
shitty video
From 2000 to 2016, Gainax would face a whole
it's not really
heap
a
of
discussion.
lawsuits,
I feel like I
including
discuss
breach
with
of
you guys all the
contract
time,
and failure
and we
to pay
come to different
100
ideas
million
and new
in yen
ideas,
in
but this is
royalties
just
to
him
Hideaki
talking to
Anno
me about
after he
how I'm a
formed
bad
another
person.
studio in 2006. Then in 2016, Gainax's headquarters moved and were reportedly being run out of a 45-year-old 2-bedroom apartment in Tokyo. I swear I'm not making that up, though it is very hard to find verifiable sources for that information. And the darkest part of all, in 2018, Gainax's new president, Tomohiro Maki, was sentenced to 3 years in jail for indecent acts. Now, I won't ruin this anime titty video by talking about what he did. You can look that up for yourself. It's pretty bad, but somewhat fortunately, a ray of sunshine was starting to form over the dumpster fire that Gainax turned into. And that ray of sunshine is Studio Trigger.
How did we know? We're talking about Cyberpunk. This is where I'm an example of why you call your dad on the
new studio,
phone.
but this is
Oh my goodness. Trapdoors are windows in Japanese Minecraft. Yeah, I think I'm seeing that. Which trapdoor though do I want to... Let me look at them real quick. Birch, spruce, probably oak. Yeah. Trigger, the studio. You just need to go plant some trees. I figured out how to make a tree farm where we have cactuses feed bone meal into a dispenser that then spits it out into a tree, and then it shoves it over with the pistons. I've been doing my homework. Someone asked if the essay is due tomorrow in my class Discord, and you immediately responded, yes. Is it? Is it? Oh, that's pretty hilarious if it's not. Pretty hilarious if it's not. Pranked at least 4 people. Nice.
This is a video about anime boobs, not Evangelion.
You're not going to talk about the fan service in Evangelion?
Trigger was founded in 2011 by former Gainax employees Hiroyuki Imaishi and Masahiko Utsuka, following their success on Gurren Lagann in 2007. And coming from a show about teenagers trying to fight God with mech robots and the power of friendship, Trigger carved out their personality from over-the-top ridiculous shows. The first of which being Kill la Kill.
I do love Kill la Kill.
Kill la Kill is the fan service show. That's the only way I can describe it. Over half a century of jiggling titties and panty shots.
if this guy has any take other than Kill la Kill showed how intrinsic fan service is and how much fun it can be, he's a joke. Use the white tree in Minecraft for trapdoors to see if it looks good. I have the white tree up above. See if I can get to, let me climb. I'll climb this tree real quick. Tree climbing. I have it up there. Sort of like an attic window so that Aunt Frank can see out. Maybe we like it, maybe we don't. Swap them, maybe. Ooh, I'll swap them. That's what I'll do. I'll climb up and I'll swap them. Bad video. We'll see.
Have all led up to this one show. Kill la Kill is a shonen story following our female protagonist, Ryuko Matoi, as she searches for her father's killer by enrolling in the prestigious and militaristic Hanoji Academy. The school's leader is the fearsome Satsuki Kiryuin. The school's leader is the fearsome Satsuki Kiryuin, who Ryuko challenges in order to learn the truth. This leads to various members of the school getting in Ryuko's way, who she must defeat to work her way up to finally confronting Satsuki. And all of this is typical shonen. The plot on its surface level is not any different to your typical male-centric battle shows.
Oh, male-centric battle shows.
Is everything other than that surface level plot. The way that powers work in Kill la Kill is entirely based on clothing. People have things called life fibers sewn into their outfits that give the wearer superhuman abilities. And Ryuko finds a special sentient piece of life fiber clothing called a kamui that gives her shonen protagonist level strength when she goes through a transformation from an ordinary schoolgirl into this. Now this is a lot. It's a magical girl transformation very similar to Cutie Honey from back in 1973. And just like Cutie Honey, the magical girl genre that previously existed in shows for girls is being brought into a shonen with much more nudity. Much more nudity. And that's the point, because a lot of people, when they first see Ryoko's transformation, or Satsuki's transformation, since she has similar powers, are immediately taken aback by how ridiculous it all is.
What's going on, fan site? This guy was ever with a woman. He was definitely pegged. Luckily, they don't make pegging equipment long enough to surpass his cheeks. Oh my goodness. How much is left in this, you think?
These are teenage girls. They're fighting in outfits that make lingerie
this
look like
is the first time he's brought up the age
ridiculous,
argument.
over-the-top battle sequences that show off every part of their body that the animators can think of. This must obviously be a show for horny men and nothing more than that.
Yeah.
Except it is more than that. Kill la Kill is purposefully overloading the sexualization. Even outside of the main character's outfits, you've got constant sex jokes and ridiculous camera angles and an entire faction of people that are literal nudists. That is blatantly
the nudists
insane.
are pretty hilarious.
But even more than, say, Food Wars, which uses the fan service as part of the plot, Kill la Kill is a plot about fan service. It's literally about all this. This sexualization is the main story. The powers in Kill la Kill all revolve around clothing, and the way in which the main character overcomes other people's powerful clothes is by fighting in basically the nude in her kamui. She's initially forced into wearing it because it's sentient and attaches to her against her will. Throughout the show, however, she bonds with it and starts using it of her own volition. She becomes empowered by it. The main villain, on the other hand, wants everyone to wear specific clothing as a form of control. This clothing is the tool in which they exert their power over others by giving them abilities through the life fibers, but also taking away their free will. And the main faction of people fighting this oppression are literal nudists. They shun the clothes and their oppression, instead becoming empowered by their lack of clothing. And if any of this isn't coming together yet, the title of the show, Kill la Kill, comes from Japanese wordplay on how the words for wearing clothes and killing someone are pronounced the same. Kill la Kill literally translates to dressed to kill. Going even more in depth, Kill la Kill's protagonist is a young schoolgirl. Her kamui normally takes the form of a sarafuku, a traditional Japanese school uniform that represents female youth. And she can only transform into her empowered, sexualized form with a sacrifice of some of her blood. Ryuko and Satsuki literally bleed in order to transform into sexy, mature versions of themselves. If you don't think that's an obvious metaphor for puberty and womanhood, I don't think we're watching the same show. And going even more in depth, you can talk about the show's use of fan service. The show is painfully aware of how fan service can take power away from characters and uses that as part of the story. The fan service isn't meant to take away their power. They are wearing these outfits purposefully. They are aware of their sexualization and draw power through it. And anytime the women are sexualized without their consent, it is very clearly used as a tool against them. It is meant to shame them and their
Might want to cover the hole above the door in case of a spider attack. Can spiders jump that far? I think it might have been YouTube, but you were trying to make a point that his audience is stupid. You actually like 70s cutie honey? Exactly. It's so good. Spiders climb blocks? What? All right, I'll seal it up. What should I seal it with, though? Should I dig for some more diorite or something, maybe? I'll dig for more diorite.
They're meant to overcome that. Whereas again, going back to Fire Force, every element of fan service with Tamaki is against her will. It is constantly being used against her, and as such, severely undermines her character. In Kill la Kill, there is no attempt to use the fan service to reduce the female characters to sex objects. And the show is very careful in making you aware of that. So the whole of Kill la Kill, even further than being about clothing, is a show about female empowerment. It's about young girls becoming women and choosing to take power from their sexualization instead of letting it control them. And it's a show about fan service. It's a satire of the entire trope and a story about its use in media. Trigger is very explicitly questioning the audience's motivation for watching lewd scenes. It's pointing the spotlight at you to ask you why you enjoy this. It's fun to watch Satsuki fight in her ridiculous outfit, and yet when she's getting sexually assaulted by her mother, suddenly all the nudity isn't that appealing. I mean, it doesn't get more obvious than the fact that every time Ryoko transforms or does something lewd, there's a giant crowd of men cheering it on and getting nosebleeds. That's supposed to be you, motherfucker. They're making fun of you. All of Kill la Kill uses fan service not just as a plot device or set dressing, but as a storytelling method. Because without the prominence of fan service in anime and pop culture, you couldn't have a story that's so expertly told using it. And without knowing some of the history of fan service like I've covered, I don't really think you could appreciate it in Kill la Kill. Because the plot is actually part of the plot.
Kill la Kill.
So for anyone interested in deeper discussion of the show and its use of fan service, I'd highly recommend this 4-part video series on Kill la Kill by Study of Swords.
I'm sorry. Okay, he's shouting out another small tuber, so good on him for doing a shout out for another little tuber. But I don't know what the fan service issues are with Kill la Kill, but you could watch this other video and then it's like, why don't you tell me? You're the one making the point. You're the one making the argument. Just give me the argument. I don't need to go see someone else. I'm not gonna do outside research just to see if you're an idiot or not. Like, I think I kind of have that made up in my brain already. Oh my goodness. His opinion's not his own. Exactly. What is going on? At least he's doing a shout out for someone who's like a little bit smaller. Like, I can give him props for that, but at the same time, it's like, you could say, I learned this from so-and-so, and you should go watch their video.
It goes into a lot more depth than I could, so I'll link it in the description.
Fan service so hard.
So with this video, I think I've looked at every possible angle I could cover fan service in anime from. We've looked at its history, where it came from, and why it's so popular. And we've seen some bad and great examples to help us understand if it can be used well or not. And hopefully this all highlights the complexity of the topic. Fan service might just be boobs and butts and horny manga authors on the surface, but it can be so much more than that. And like any element in a piece of media, its inclusion and how it's used are very important. Because there are a lot of shows that do not use fan service well at all. They have characters that just exist to get the audience horny or awful.
What? What? I have not, this is my first viewing of this video, so I have not had the chance to see how bad the take was prior to right now, but now I know.
Intrusive bits that deflate the whole scene. Pandering beach episodes or characters
Get out of here with
on,
I love the beach
slipping
episodes.
And falling pussy first onto the main character's face.
Beach episodes are a good way to see how people react in a situation that isn't the everyday of school that they normally are sitting in.
Increase the age of any anime character by like 3 years because it'll make the show better. Ain't no way that Okabe, this scruffy looking college dude, is meant to be 18. This man is clearly like 25. But hey, sometimes these are just children you're showing me. That is a fucking child. I don't care if age is just a number. That number is 911.
That's a different discussion to have.
Got him.
That's a different discussion to have.
I don't think fan service will ever go away. And I think instead of people complaining online about...
We can have a discussion as to whether or not the lolly trope is good or bad, but like to just generically write off so much of this. It's not the fan service that makes a lolly character bad. It's the lolly part. It's the lolly part that makes the lolly bad. It's not. Oh my goodness. It's time to start a debate. Easy. Easy. We'll start up a debate for sure. Projection is real. This guy, he's dead. Oh no, don't say that. I don't know that for sure. He's just bad with arguments. Yeah, what, like, come on. Where's the, like, we have jack dudes all the time in anime. Put more of them in Speedos. Sure. Do it. Give everybody the fan service that you need.
This has too much, or this show is ruined because of it. We should instead ask ourselves, how could it be done better? It's fine to include adult content and sexuality.
Is it okay
to say that? You just have to include it in a good way. You know, make sure the fan service fits the story and its character.
Okay. I have probably said that line, that fan service has to be done in a good way, but like, you've got to be so specific with it, especially after a video like this. Fan service needs to put me in the mindset of the characters that are there, or really enhance the sense of excitement with the exciting scene. No one says the show is ruined by a single aspect of it. Yeah.
If you want to be lighthearted, add all the sex jokes and pervy moments you want. But if you want to be serious and dark, get the boob jokes the fuck away from there. Or just make the whole tone of the show adult, so no single character feels like their inclusion is just for eye candy. Include adult themes or nudity into the plot, or include it in the storytelling in some way. If you're already gonna show me bouncing boobs, you can at least make them feel not out of place. I don't want the show feeling like it's made for 12-year-olds up until the moment you show me softcore porn. Nobody was about to recommend interspecies reviewers before they saw a titty. What that tells me is that the fan service doesn't fit. It feels out of place in the show. You've got to match the level of maturity, or else don't consider putting the fan service in there in the first place. And I think on the other side of this, a lot of people in the anime community need to stop being so immature when it comes to this stuff. It can be pretty insane the amount of mental gymnastics people pull to try and convince themselves that titties in television are inherently shameful. This anime is trash and so am I argument people make to try and infer that every show with nudity in it is dumb male.
What? Shots fired! What? I don't know. I don't know if he started it, but the first time I ever heard that term was in a Gigak video when he was reviewing Aromanga Sensei. Now it just pulls up a bunch of shirts from a bunch of Teespring stuff. Imagine if Death Note had a boob joke in Minecraft. Oh, what?
Pandering is awful. I hate it. Because no, just the process of showing skin does not preclude an anime from being good or enjoyable for other reasons or even intellectual. It just means that it showed skin. That's it. A show can be thoughtful and engaging and full of deeper meaning and also show nudity, and those two elements can exist entirely separate from one another.
Oh, can
I think
they?
the
Are they
anime
allowed to
community
exist
really
separately?
needs to look into fan service if we want shows to improve. Because the main thing I see holding it back right now is the collective immaturity that we have towards
serious tone.
people on both the creators and the viewers.
High School of the Dead is fantastic. Fantastic. And the fan service fits. I don't know. I just gotta go get more diorite. I don't like the way that looks either. Oh, I need 8. That's what I need. Bop bop and plop. They're all allowed to exist only separately. Yeah. How much can I pick up? Any? Okay. I'm gonna have to move all this over.
Side still treat nudity and sexual content with way less thought than it deserves, which leads to these elements never being able to be explored or expanded on fully more than the childish ways they're used in shows like Fire Force. All fan service and sexuality and nudity are, at the end of the day, are elements to a story. And like every other element, you can use them better and make them more enjoyable.
You figured that out on your own,
You can fit them in and give them importance, and you can make them a positive part of the experience, not an inherently negative one. You just have to put some thought into it. So instead of turning away shows just because they have fan service, think of how easily we could be recommending them because they have good fan service. I mean, who doesn't like anime boobs?
You cannot complain about fan service for an entire episode and then say, who doesn't like anime boob? You just complained about it this whole time. Right? Like, I'm not crazy here. You're like, you should not spend the whole time complaining about a thing only to then say, that thing is kind of okay, I guess. That's ridiculous. Mr. Pot, the kettle called you black. Just break the chest. Oh, can you move a full chest? I didn't know that, actually. Does this end with anything? Hold on. Let's see. Oh, he's got some outtakes? Okay, let's see. Let's see what he says.
Thank you so much for watching. Funnily enough, this video started as a short comedic script before I turned it into this full-length video essay on anime titties, which is the case for most of my videos, but I still have no idea how I got enough content to write an 8,000 word script on all of this. So yeah, if you liked it, maybe consider subscribing for more videos like this one, or just give it a little thumbs up to help boost it in the algorithm. This video is basically guaranteed to get age restricted because how dare I make a video with cleavage in it on this child-friendly platform? Unrelated, here's a bunch of hentai I found on YouTube. But
wow,
whatever.
Thanks.
So if you'd like to support this channel by becoming a member, I'd highly appreciate it. A channel membership starts at just $1 a month, gets you a cool little badge next to your name, as well as exclusive behind-the-scenes editing timelines for every video, and your name in the credits like these cool people right here. You could spend more than $1 a month if you'd like to, or you're a crypto billionaire, but it's not necessary. As always, hope you enjoyed the video,
I wish I had memberships so that I could be like, yeah, you all love me. 8,000 words and none of them were substantial. Or they immediately contradicted themselves. This guy's got 10,000 subs. And this video alone has 141,000 views. Get that bag. Does anybody want to know why this video has so many, we'll say, views? Which video do you see that you think you may want to click on? Is it Blueface people? Is it generic landscape? Is it Chainsaw Man? Or is it the Bibbly Bobbly Opali? Look at all them titty. Boob. You're gonna dare criticize any of this when you're literally showing off the booba just to get people to click on your video. The nerve of some people. What is down here? Have you already been down here? You're puzzled now? Yeah. You're not the only one who's puzzled here. Ooh. That fell down. Yeah, so fan service, when used in order to further the story, the plot, the ideas, the themes of the story, you know, to show that the sexualization is a good or a bad thing, or to just put us in the character's shoes and give us the same sort of feelings that the character is dealing with, is a very powerful tool. Fan service not being used for that is still really fun. I'm sick of this, like, good fan service is good argument. You know, I used to hold this. I used to be the guy that was like, oh, good fan service is good, bad fan service is bad. There's bad fan service where it distracts from the plot. No, I don't believe that anymore. Fan service is always, always, always good. Fan service will always increase your enjoyment of the show. It's always going to put you in a place where you're more excited to watch the next scene because maybe there'll be another booba. And it's always going to be a thing that makes it so that the show overall is more successful, works better, is better. I don't care if it enhances the plot or not. Unless the plot comes to a stop because the opie's so big, that's just what happens. But that's a different kind of show. Now we're in a thing where it's like, oh no, now we've got a challenge to figure out because her opie's so big, we can't continue on with the plot. And the plot, that is the plot now, is the fact that her opie's so big. Is this die right? Did I find it? Yeah, okay. Hey, Emerald. You do have problems when our MC is a highly trained assassin that just continues slipping and falling on breaths. People who spurg about Gura need a therapist. You totally watched Shah Gojo showers for 10 hours. Woo, you're sweating. Reminds me of when the dead Egger Venti spurged out about Gura. Is Venti a dead Egger? What? That seems like a very personal thing to know about somebody. Is that just a known concept, a known thing? Oh, someone's like washing something in the tub. Okay. I was like, what is that sound? You do have, yeah, so if you're highly trained, like, sure. But again, is your problem the booba, or is your problem the way the booba is being used? You can be like, okay, this fan service should be better, or it's not fan service. It's literally just like an annoying part of the show, you know? It's literally not servicing your plot in any meaningful way. 2 emeralds? Yeah, look at me. Freaking baller. I can put an emerald in each hand. No. I can't get up the dirt. I keep crouching every time I want to sprint. Oh, hey, fox. That fox wanted in. I could have let the fox in if I had a, you know, a pressure plate on the door. Brittany Venti's only 25. She's just an artist. Okay. That makes sense. There's lots of artists in the world. Some of them really good. Some of them not so good. Just depends on what their skill sets are. I hear you squeaking, Fox. Okay, let's get these out of here. And let's plug this up. All right, cool. Yay! I built a... I call this the dojo side because of the building design, but you know, it is still like Minecraft. It is still a survival house. You can't open the chest if it's covered. What? Ah! Why is this a realistic thing in the game? If that's true, then I should be able to do this. I should be able to do this. Yep. Okay. Cool. All right. Well, I can get to the chest now, or I'll move the chest later. Two emeralds in my NWO pyramid. Exactly. Boom, boom, boom. Nope. Raw iron. I've got chicken. I'll let that finish before I worry about too much else. Let's get some more stone here. I hear the pleasant sounds of the Minecraft. Are you sure is glass different? Can you open a chest if it's covered with glass? Does that make it okay for some reason? Skilled archer fires arrows through the opening would be great. Pew! Just freaking hits me with the Legolas, like, bullseye. Why does this sound like the Chris Chan theme that Geno Samuel uses in Minecraft here? Oh, I broke. I broke. Come with me, puppy. Come with me, puppy. Lubin the Third Part 2. TMS originally posted episode 1 uncensored. Then did a censored repost. Oh. Classic. What is the other video? The other video that I have is a much longer video. Much longer. And it is... I posted them in the Discord. They are... You're wrong about Attack on Titan. And I have thoughts about Attack on Titan. There's parts of Attack on Titan that I really like. There's parts of Attack on Titan where I'm like, oh, that's kind of stupid. So I'm just curious sort of what the take is from this person. Oh no, you're wrong. Yes, you are wrong. Congratulations. I'm glad you're able to finally admit it, and we can start moving forward with your life. What's TMS? Total Music Studios. The major society. What's up, Foxy boy? Oh, that's right. I put a slab where I want to stick the Shinto shrine over here. I have more stairs, right? Do I have more stairs downstairs? I need to make a better Torii gate. I'm not a fan of that Torii gate, but I don't think I can do that until we get like some cooler red blocks. Like none of the red blocks we have are like Torii gate red, you know? Probably skip on the Titan one for spoilers. Yeah. We're not gonna watch it tonight. It's like an hour and a half. It'll be for for a throwback Thursday or something to see, oh, well, why am I the wrong boy? Is that really a thing you want to claim? You want to tell me I'm wrong and bad? Why do I always use shift for sprint? It's just like stuck in me. Tokyo movie Shinsa. Shinsa. Run, run, run. Let's get these bricks. I gotta get more stone. This one. Stone, stone, stone. Put that there. I'll grab some cobbler. How close are you for super chats? So technically for a YouTube super chat, I would need to get 1,000 subs and then 4,000 watch hours. We're at 148 subs, but I'm at 1,400 watch hours, so I have quite a few more watch hours. So I don't think that'll be a delay there. I do technically have a tip thing, which I think lets you do messages, but I don't even know if it works, so I'm hesitant to like talk about it. But I'm pretty sure that you can send messages using something like this. No, that 404s. Why? Yeah. See why Stream Elements? Why you be like this? Or does it just 404 for me? I don't need money to make you facepalm. That is true. That is true. I'll make you facepalm without the cash. I just enjoy doing this. Let me see. Why does Stream Elements look like that? EFAP would have been created with or without EFAP. EFAP was EFAP before they called it EFAP. Like, that's... As soon as streaming took over... Okay, let me look at this. Okay, here. Copy. Chat. Bot. Chat commands. Do. Oh, it doesn't pull up the channel alias for some reason. Interesting. Okay, how do I change this? Hold your breath, gas incoming. Uh-oh. What does that mean? All right, what if I just do this? I turn this one off, and I turn off, I go to custom, add new custom command. Okay. You had EFAP stuff back on Justin TV on reply videos of YouTube stuff. Yeah, and before, I don't know if that command came through quick enough. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so it does let you do a message. There you go. Why does it have such weird dollar amounts? Very, very strange. My name, Blaine's Escape Corner. Yeah, and before the long form EFAP style, there was people who would do the full on React video where you'd play a little bit of the video, you'd say something, you'd do that sort of long form content. But the problem with that is because you're cutting back and forth so much, people just kind of started figuring out that they're not showing me the whole video. So I don't know if what they're saying is legit or if they're just giving me this their side of the story is correct kind of thing. And so it doesn't really pass the sniff test. It has a lot of kind of bullshit surrounding it. And I think that really helped spur on the e-fapping. Have I finished Cyberpunk yet? No, I don't have the speed for anime viewing that you do, Kitty Bear. You're one of those people that as much shows or as much anime as I watch, you're always going to be ahead of me on that. So I'm on episode 2. So really fun. Classic Netflix where every episode ends with like this little what's gonna happen next time? You know, one of those kind of dealies. Very exciting, very fun. Oop. Now I can finally build my. I should be able to build the rest of the castle up here now. I hope I don't just like bust out the side of the mountain. That would be annoying to have to deal with. Cooked chicken. I think I'm gonna build a chicken farm too. I think that'll be a fun thing a fun Minecraftian thing to do. That ends there. That's all good, and then we just need to get this one continuing on. The Imperfects. Is that an anime or is that another show? The answer is no, based on, I mean, you can probably guess that based on how I replied. Wait, does this? Oh, I hate when it does that. Dang it. I do need a pickaxe. Give me a new pickaxe. Give me a new pickaxe. Stone pickaxe? Why'd I have to scroll for stone or iron? Oh, I need the sticks too. I need the sticks too. There we go. Goodness, you just come in here and you're just like, have you seen this? No. Have you seen this? No. What have you seen? I don't know. I don't know. It's all in my anime list. On my little Annie list chart. Ooh, more seeds. And this one would be here. Boom. Live action mad scientist superhero conspiracy series. Well, that would explain why I haven't seen it. I'm not really caught up on much live action content for sure. Dang it! Why doesn't this? I hate trying to place the stair at the angle stair. Why can't I get it to work? Only imperfects you know of is the Marvel fighting game on PS2. Why is this so hard for me to look at? I don't know why this is like... I'm just gonna finish this up though for tonight. So the fall list, was that short or not announced? The fall list. You talking about, the one we did yesterday? I don't think it was short. Did it feel short to anybody else? Get out of the way, puppy. I feel like we went over everything. Dang it. Dang it. Why can't I place this stupid block? Alright, this one needs to come down. This one needs to turn into a freaking side block. Okay, cool. Spring and summer had a ton. Oh, I don't think it was that short. Hold on, let's pull it up. Let's take a look at the summer Annie list. We can also, yeah, baby, 130 days. You know it. Anime list. Summer. We ended up with 38. Oh wait, no, fall 31. So not too far off. But I gotta say, oh, jeez, get out of here. Stop it, puppy. Puppy, save me. Puppy. I hope you fight, puppy. Yeah. Got him. All right. We're going to sleep for the night before I AFK again and get hurt. Here we go. So we got 31 for the fall versus 38 in the summer. Pretty excited about these. Dummy Head, probably not going to be super exciting. I'll probably end up dropping that one. This one's a movie, so it depends on if it's near me. Bocchi the Rock, it's going to have to really come out swinging for me to be really excited for it. So already I got 1, 2 that I'm sort of iffy on. Break Dawn feels like it could be a biscuit hammer. It really feels like a biscuit hammer. And Do It Yourself feels like it could be an Extreme Hearts. Housing Complex C is not too big a deal. I do technically have to catch up on some Concole before I can enjoy that series. Gundam's coming out. That's exciting. Raven of the Inner Palace. Depending on how this show is set up, may be exciting, maybe kind of boring. We'll just find out on that one. Renee Flops might also be one that just sort of is too far up its own ass to really be that exciting. Eminence in Shadow sounded so much fun. Uzaki-chan. Uchi no Shisho wa Shippo ga Nai. Oh, that's right. This is the Taisho era Tanuki girl who wants to be a human. In The Imperfects, your favorite characters are Finch and Chuppy. If you know me and watch the series, you'll know why I like them. No 18 gorilla baby kiss. Yeah, you added that Meg's on show to watch first season. Yeah, this is it'll be a fun one. I'm a little surprised. Like, I'm gonna be spending most of my time watching Maid and Chainsaw Man. Fufu Ijo also sounded good. And then farming. I think this just goes straight down this line and get rid of Bocchi the Rock. Those are probably and Gundam. Add Gundam to that. And those are the ones I'm like most excited for at the end of the day. Fat guy, egg, baby, puke, face, mask, Tengu. Megaton something. Megaton something. Now you've got me even more confused. I don't know what Megaton would be. You're excited about Mary Sue from Mars? We'll see. We'll see. They're like... Would she be any more or less of a Mary Sue than Amuro or Gundam Wing characters, right? Like, all the kids from Gundam Wing, it's like, well, they were raised to be pilots. But actually, it's just because their Gundams are better. At the end of the day, they just have better Gundams made of Gundanium, right? The reason that the kids in Iron-Blooded Orphans are better is because they've been using, like, mining machinery. And it's, like, the first one to give, like, a real physical, interesting reason for them to be so good. That is in-universe and fully explainable and is just, like, a fully... Yep, I get it. Hey, puppy. Oops. Come on in, puppy. Can you come in? Can't make it in? Alright, puppy, I'll come out to you. Cut my hair. shaved hair dude, take a selfie, get a massage, go dancing, and twist my ankle. Char did well with this suit, but it's Char. Well, exactly. There's like tons of training. There's a lot to it. It's not just like, oh, Char. Char also good pilot, right? Like and trained military guy, right? Whereas like that's not always the case. Not always what happens in a Gundam series. Dang it. Oh, dang my desire to like keep nature around. Give me a beer. Dang it. Why does it always do that? All right, what if I do this? Do this, and then this. There we go. I figured it out. I got it. Don't worry, everybody. Just cut the tree and plant a new one. No! Monkey, monkey, monkey. Okay. Plop. Ooh. I may have to actually make this cliff taller. And just have it end here, probably. Okay, and then we go down with some of this dirt and make this not look dumb. Cool. Cool, cool. Cool. All right, there we go. Make that look a lot nicer. Your favorite scene in Fire Emblem was when S support in Fates? This doesn't mean anything. You made that up. You're just saying words to make me think you know about Fire Emblem, but it's just words. Alrighty. We got it. I also found out that there's this crazy thing that you can do. You can make a path! I don't know if this will get covered with snow, but it's kind of cool. I had no idea that you could just make paths in this by right-clicking with a shovel. I'm learning so much Minecraft. Come on. Get out of here, puppy. Not right now. Not now. Not now, dog. There we go. Nice path comes up in here. We got a mine down below. We got it. Get a pumpkin. How much longer am I going to be playing Minecraft? I'll play a while longer. We can end the YouTube and just switch it over. I was just gonna wrap that up, but if we wanna keep playing, we can keep playing. Maybe I'll just leave the YouTube going too. We can switch it all over to Minecraft. Crafting all the mines. Get a pumpkin. Where do I get a pumpkin at? Where do I make this pumpkin dream come true? I do have the 2 blocks of snow. I do have those all set up and ready. Look at all this snow. I should just make snow blocks out of the snow. And like store them somewhere out here. Just build a pile of snow. You'll jump on now? Alright. Let me pop into the Discord. Discord voice. Don't forget to smack that like button. Pumpkin seeds are yellow. Got it. That's helpful. So then I'm gonna go this way. Can I do wooden stairs? Wooden stairs would be kind of cool, but I want to be able to do a better Torii gate. But for now, I think we've got mountain base all set up nicely, and it also has a little undermining that it can do. Get it undermined. Come on, pupper. Pumpkin farms are forever. That's good to know. Oh, that's right, because the pumpkin grows next to where it is. That is true. The pumpkin farms are forever. Jump in that Discord. Yeah, the Discord is a good place to go. Gonna listen to Mead Radio. Ooh, Mead Radio for all of your meaty radio needs. Late night DJ jockey in here with the Mead Radio. All I think of when I hear Mead Radio, though, is mead.
Yeah, how about that weather?
How about that weather? You know, the smoky ass weather. Just
yeah, you guys have it much worse than I do. Smoke is pretty much just gone here. Now it's just cool. Just very, very pleasant 75 degrees.
Yeah. We had some rain, knocked the smoke down, so it's much better now. Now that you're here, let's sleep.
Okay. Why'd you kill my bed?
Now that we have 2 beds. I like that you got all the new stuff. Oh, doggy sleeps with me. That's adorable.
All the new what?
All the new like fishing stuff I saw.
Oh yeah, I just find those around. They appear in like rec.
You
Like,
just
little
find
shipwrecks
them? You
can
just
around the
find
world.
these badass fishing poles?
Yeah, you just find them in shipping, sunken ships. Also, found random buried treasure maps.
Nice. Ocean is based in Canada. Yeah. Canada also, if you talk to the Sailor Moon girls, the voice actors, they always talk about how Canada is the first convention they went to where they saw somebody cosplaying and they were like, wow, this is so cool. Have Serranos teach me to farm? I'm going to teach Serranos how to farm.
You don't know how to farm.
I
Not
can-
until next season. When we watch the both farming anime. There were 2 of them, weren't there?
There's only one next season, but then there's another one that's been like announced, if I remember.
Okay.
So we've got, I leveled up my farming stats and got stronger. That's the one that's coming, but farming in
There was
another
one
world.
previously too, wasn't
Hey,
there?
there's a boat out here. I wonder if that was mine. The other one that's coming is just called like farming in another world or something like that.
Yeah, I definitely heard about that. Just like I heard about 4 different farming games in the Nintendo Direct today.
Oh yeah, I didn't
Yeah.
watch the direct, and I think Sony had something too, didn't they?
Yeah, they did, same day. It's kind of odd that they decided to do it on the same day. It's not that strange that they decided to delay some big announcements until September, because I assume that's when the new quarter starts for them.
Right.
I know it does for Nintendo because they're Japanese. I don't know if Sony still considers themselves Japanese.
They might. Alrighty, Pop. You have a wonderful night. Thank you for hanging out. Always good to hear from you in chat. I need a lot of chickens. Like
Yeah, it's
a
not that surprising. Oh yeah,
like a
you
lot
got
of
chickens for
chicken.
feathers.
I
Or
was
do you want to use these chickens for Blaine? What experiments?
I was gonna make a
I don't know.
chicken farm that cooks the chickens as they hatch.
You just want a scrambled egg farm, not a chicken farm.
No, it's a chicken farm. Trust me. It's a chicken farm. Yes, chickens, follow me. Get out of here, Gollum. Nobody likes you.
We have many more baby cows now.
Oh, yeah? Should we make like
We need
a
to
cow
slaughter them
cooking
like
farm
normal.
too?
Yeah. We definitely could have an automatic sheep farm.
Like auto sheep shearing farm. I saw a way to do that.
Yeah.
For a while,
those
you
are
had
pretty
Mead Radio
simple.
play "Earthquake Love Song," actually sung by Arnold Schwarzenegger. I didn't know Arnold Schwarzenegger sang any songs. That's a revelation for me. How about you?
I think we probably need to build in terms of farms, those automatic wheat farms, so we can just keep feeding our animals.
We need wheat farms?
Yeah, because we're gonna have too many animals to actually feed properly pretty soon.
Oh, dang it, I went the wrong way. We can do that. Wheat can get harvested with water, right?
Yeah, you just need a dispenser with water and a little bit of redstone. And you
We
can
need a
stack them as
pumpkin
well.
farm. You keep saying pumpkin farm, but we don't have any pumpkins. I have hay.
Also, pumpkin farms, I don't think they're really that useful.
Hello,
Like,
chicken.
you can make pumpkin pie, but outside of that, I don't. Yeah,
He wants me to make
that's really all you're
a
gonna do.
snowman.
Yeah, we have melon seeds.
Oh, there you go. We'll make a melon farm. That'll be useful.
That's actually worse than a pumpkin farm.
What? How? How is it worse?
Pumpkin pie is a lot better than melon.
Oh, I mean, I agree. But only slightly. I'm still not a huge fan of it.
I like pumpkin cake a lot better. I don't really like pumpkin pie.
Is it like carrot cake?
Yeah, it's quite a bit like carrot cake. I like carrot cake, okay.
You have that
But
Gunther movie
I do like
recorded?
the flavor of pumpkin. I just don't like the texture of pie.
Oh. See, I'm not a fan of the flavor of pumpkin, nor am I a huge fan of like that cheesecakey creaminess. So it's sort of like a thing that's just like, all right, cool, pumpkin pie, yay.
Yeah, I don't eat pie.
You just don't eat pie.
Yeah, I don't really eat pie at all.
Cool. Cool. Glad, happy for you. I don't know why I'm so snarky right now. I just feel it.
It's just because you watched that video, you had to get it out.
Probably. I probably have some residual. All right, how far away should I put the chicken farm?
Not really far away. You should probably just place it on the other side of the hill.
It's a little loud. Pumpkin
And we
pie
can
is
also-
the best pie? I'm sorry. Have you had a Marionberry pie?
I'm just thinking, like, are we gonna make a separate little island for all of our animal cruelty? Just like we ship everything off to China?
I was thinking of just burying it in the hillside or something. Same with like
And
our
we have an entire mountain that we can build stuff under.
same with like our wall of furnaces. I think we may need to make them not the central feature of of the front of the house.
Well, and I think the idea is that this won't actually be. The idea is that I don't think we want to actually live in the houses we're going to be building down here. I'd say the main idea is that we're probably just going to move all of the stuff that we actually use somewhere else.
Exactly.
An actual base house.
This is literally
Like, I
a
want to make the
fishing
dojo
hamlet.
bigger too, to make it more look like a dojo.
You're gonna do what?
I'd say in the future I want to make the dojo like bigger.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, make it more like look like a dojo. Make it very long.
It's a bit more like a Buddhist temple right now, like a mountaintop temple.
It's very small. Yeah, very small temple.
Come on, chicken.
Bred some more cows. Do you have fences?
No.
Well, I have seeds. I can just hold the pick here and you can go get some.
All right, I'll grab some fences. Are they in the house or are they in the?
You should be able to get them, or you can just make them from some wood.
I feel like we have a bunch, but I do have some wood on me. I have
Oh,
one
that's
spruce log
not
on me.
wood either.
Guy who doesn't like pie, Serranos?
Yeah, that's me.
You just don't like pie at all. Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying? Like at all?
Me.
Like no pie?
I generally don't like pie now.
Interesting. That is odd.
I don't like jelly texture very much.
Hmm.
I'm okay with
that
Jell-O
makes sense why you
sometimes
don't
'cause
like
of the
pie.
flavor, but generally it's the texture. I just don't like the texture at all.
Okay, I got fences. I'm coming. We need more stairs around here. I'm tired of jumping all the time.
That's Minecraft, baby.
I'm not gonna turn on the auto jump button. This isn't a console game. All right, chicken. Get ready to get fenced.
Wait, what is he leaving? That's a very small fence.
Yeah, well, I didn't grab a lot. I believe in you. You can get out.
No, I can't. You can't jump over fences. Hey, there's an egg already.
Whoa! We got an egg! Does that mean we get another chicken?
No, there's like 1/16 chance.
There's a 1 in what chance?
1/16.
Egg! Hey, we got a chicken! Yes!
I'm gonna go get more fences so we don't kill the chicken.
How do I pronounce pecan? I pronounce it pecan. Like pecan. Not the pecan.
Yeah, it's definitely pecan.
Pecan pie. Unless I go to the Pecan Lounge. That's different. Or the Pecan Lot. Is it Lounge or Lodge? I always forget. The barbecue place in Dallas. It's really good.
I've never been there. I didn't even know that existed.
It is. It is tasty. I gave him seeds and they gave me heart. They gave me hearts. That's good.
Oh yeah, that means they're horny and they're gonna breed.
Good. Yes! I got an achievement for planting some wheat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can use achievements. You can use the achievements to actually guide you. Just
Yeah.
Press escape. You see like all these different things you can do.
Gotcha. Here I was just messing around with redstone in a creative server just to see how it worked and how it didn't work. It's confusing as hell.
Yeah, redstone is.
It's you eat pecans? Ugh, get out of here. All of my luck went into chicken hatching. Man, if I had half that luck when it came to growing a YouTube page. Also, I found out that fireplaces, they never go out.
Yeah.
Like, can I make this chicken grow faster?
Wouldn't it be annoying if torches just went out?
Maybe? I don't know, would it?
Yeah, because then you have to continually light up everything.
Oh, that's true. But then there would be like things that didn't have that issue. The parrots and the bats.
Parrots and the bats.
You can also make baby cows bigger, right?
I don't remember. I think you can feed them, but I don't know if it actually does anything.
Gotcha. I think we can do one more farmable length here. Because it makes them sparkle. You pulled a chain summon on your magician deck and thought you were done, but the other guy surrendered. Ooh. I thought you were done 4. That makes more sense. Those always feel good though when you're like, you do something crazy in the game and the other guy's like, I don't even know how that works. All right, I'm out. Yeah, somebody else giving you the old face palm. I'm gonna make stairs. Can we both use a? Oh, we can.
Yeah.
That's cool. Do some spruce planks here to get an exit. Oh, are you kidding me? The wrong one. At least I've still got an axe. There we go. I love that the fish were in here for so... Oh, there's fish are still in here!
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Far enough away to despawn. Something like that.
But there's only one, so...
I was not one of them did. Or I killed it.
Oh, well, you would kill it, wouldn't you?
Accidentally.
Yeah, right.
Possibly.
Oh,
intentionally. Unlikely.
Are you trying to make this bigger for them so it's less cruel?
Yeah. Yes. I don't want to be just killing the chicken every time we try to hatch an egg.
You realize I'm going to probably put them in a box and force them to breed so that they can then create more chickens that will then...
That's not now.
I have one more fence post if you need it.
I need a couple more.
Okay, well, I'll put one down for you so that I'm helping. There we go. I feel like I did my part. Is there a way to harvest more stuff?
What do you mean? You get more out of each, like.
Yeah, like one of those fishing poles was like a specialty pole that was like I can get double stuff.
Yeah, I'm not sure. As far as I know, you know.
Is there like a hoe that'll give me more better stuff? You know, the best hoe.
There's fortune pickaxes for more drops from mining.
Make a chicken. Yes, we got another chicken.
That's pretty good.
I think feeding him seeds makes him grow up faster. Minecraft needs to add whaling so you can harvest blubber and ambergris. Ambergris.
Hey, if you put fortune on a hoe, it allows you to get more seeds when breaking grass.
Nice. We figured it out.
That sounds completely worthless.
Does it? I could use more seeds right now because I'm trying to make more chickens.
I have stacks of seeds.
Do you? I have
Yes.
6 seeds. What do the sheep eat again? Oh,
The
wheat.
sheep,
Okay.
yeah. The other farm animals eat wheat.
Yes, my sheepies. I love how every time I come back, there's just so much more stuff going on around here.
There's just more animals alive.
More animals. If your title on YouTube is anime, but you play games with anime titles, does YouTube consider it anime or game? Anime game. I'll probably when this stream is done, chop this section out and just transfer this whole section over to the Blaine's Game Corner. Homo bed of stuff. Exactly. We get a mo bed of stuff. See, look, I've got a baby already. All I did was bring one over, and we're already increasing our total farm size. I don't like this. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Yeah. And while we can keep some animals in the village for flavor, we're not gonna keep all of these.
There's a lot of them.
They're
You
too
never know.
loud.
Hey, little baby sheepus.
Hey, you like the little bridge I made up there? Probably round it. You should round it out a little more.
Wait, where?
Oh, just up there
up.
on the little
I see.
area.
Yeah, little brightness, little something. I like it. Yet trees, like natural tree and wood. Hoes get more seed. Art imitates life. Oh goodness.
Genius.
I must have toggle on for my sprint. That's what it's doing. That's good.
So it just keeps sprinting when you stop holding down the key.
Yeah, I've been holding it down, but then all of a sudden I've been releasing it, and it was like, oh, it doesn't need me to hold it down every time. Okay, dispenser. I'm gonna need a bow, red, and cobble. And I think that's... Oh, no, I need the... Oh, what's the other thing? Oh, no, I can't do one. I can't make a repeater. How do I make one of those? What does that take?
It takes more stuff. Takes more stuff. Takes more stuff.
Yeah, everything is just more stuff. That's what I'm figuring out.
I really want to find some terracotta.
Have we not found any terracotta yet?
No, I haven't found anything in all of my travels. Like,
Well, you
take
got-
a look at my map there.
Yeah,
There's no
jungle.
mesa biome anywhere to be found. I highly doubt there would be a mesa biome just hidden in the middle of that one I have there. I'm just gonna have to explore out farther. Gonna have to make more maps.
More maps to put on the wall.
Yep.
Good.
Put them all on the wall.
That's where they belong.
Yep.
You keep getting bot followers on Twitter.
I literally get bot followers twice a day.
I don't have any bot followers on Twitter. I don't think.
I'm assuming all of them get banned, but I want to see how many I have now. Yeah, I have like 40 followers, and almost basically all of them are bots.
Really? I don't have that problem.
You probably don't look at art enough.
Probably not.
I assume that's what it is. Like, oh yeah, this person is horny as well. That's art accounts. They like that stuff. I mean, we can get them to talk to us if they're lonely.
Yeah. They look at my stuff and they're like, oh, wait, no, they're already on our side. I only got one, I got a message recently on Instagram, I think, and it was like, like Sarah is my name or something like that. Like the way their syntax and everything was just hilarious. And then at the end they were just like, anyway, I just wanted to leave a compliment, but like they didn't compliment me during the entire message. So I was like, I don't know that you know what that means. Robot, get out of here. Very, very strange. How do I, okay, redstone repeater, here we go. It's redstone torches. That's probably what I need to build before it'll let me do these other dealies. It's just literally a stick and redstone, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, real surprising. Hey, I got bread. Eat the bread. It's a good thing you can't plant bread so I don't accidentally slam it in the earth like I do everything else. We need some we need some organization signs on these walls.
Do you know how to make a sign?
I don't.
Because there's oak signs on there. You take one stick and you put 6 wood above it.
Oh.
6 planks above it, I should say.
How do you make the picture frame that you can like stick, like you'd put blocks in?
I think you need sticks and 1 piece of leather.
Gotcha. Best way is to look at their tweets and likes. If most of them have 3 to 4 tweets, 0 to 9 likes on a 3-month-old account. Gotcha. I'll have to look. I'll have to investigate. Here we go. Redstone.
Yeah, item frame is just sticks with the leather, and it's just, yeah, you can just search frame.
And then let's make another redstone torch. And then, do I have cobble? I do, yeah. Redstone. Repeater. Okay, how do I do a comparator?
I forgot I need to actually get some obsidian, so I'm gonna make the diamond pickaxe.
Nether quartz? The hell is nether quartz?
We have a bunch of that, actually.
We have a bunch?
Yeah, because I went to the nether.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Where did I put it, though?
I found it.
I put it on the right side, I think.
Yeah. Oh, and now I can make an observer. I have stone. Oh, I need one more. I need one more redstone torch, and I don't have enough stick. Wait, no, I've got wood. I'll just make it real quick. Got it. Boom. Bingo. Bango. Bots are following you on Mirative. It's weird. I don't know what that means. What does that mean? Mirative. Mirative? Okay, how do I got the hopper. Oh, I need another chest. That's what I need. Prop, prop, prop. Prop, 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 prop. You know what? I'm gonna chop some wood. chopping some wood. Bingo, bango, bongo. I'm so happy in the Congo, I refuse to go.
You can uncraft snow blocks, I believe, so I'm gonna just like turn all of our snowballs into snow blocks.
Since they only stacked to 16, it's like, why? Why do you suck?
That's because you're supposed to throw them.
So there's 16 because you should throw them?
Yeah, to limit it. Because you can throw them really quickly, like, where are you?
I'm cutting trees. Just out back.
Yeah, that wouldn't be annoying at all, would it, if you just keep...
If you had 64 of those coming at me, that would be hilarious. Oh, goodness.
Each stack had 64 of those.
Yeah. Yeah, you could have some fun with that. That's for sure. Trapdoor was 3 by 2? Yeah. I actually pronounced it right last time. Mirative or Mirative? Mirative.
Yeah, I'll make sure I actually get some pumpkins next time, because I thought I did, but I did not.
Gotcha. So no special snow people for us yet.
Yeah. I can make some leads, though, because I do have the, slime balls.
Oh, I think I need a second. Oh, I need a second. These are spruce, right? Yeah, I'll grab spruce. I need a second hopper.
Yes, 2 leads from 1 slime ball and 4 string. You can make you can have a bunch of leads and lead as many animals around as you want.
Really?
Basically, I believe, yeah.
That's kind of fun. Just as a concept.
I don't know what kind of limit there is, but yeah, I think there isn't really one.
I mean, at least an entity limit. Okay, and then what did I need for this guy? I need the bow. That's what I needed. Do we have I had a garbage bow around here. Here we go. There might be another one up at the mountain.
Oh, yeah, you can also make a carrot on a stick.
Well, the carrot on a stick is important so you can ride the pigs.
Yeah.
That's the most important thing you can do in this game, isn't it?
Yes. That's how you win Minecraft. You ride a pig into battle against the Ender Dragon.
Ride, piggy.
Oh yeah, I think barrels are actually storage devices that can be opened without having a lid, needing a lid.
Really?
Yeah.
Why does it tell me I can't make a dispenser? But then I just made a dispenser by...
You don't have what you need to make a dispenser because you just made the dispenser.
No. You can watch the stream. You can go back. It was red circled.
You need to have a bow.
And I clicked on it. And I had everything. And everything was labeled red. But then I just took everything from my inventory and clicked it into place. And it let me make a dispenser.
I had to double check that.
Yeah, that was weird. There's something fishy here. I do not know what the plan is, but it is a weird one. Meow. Where are you at, kitty cat? You in the house?
Wait, I don't see a bow in your inventory.
But where would I have gotten it from if not?
Yeah, the one you already made. Yeah. Oh, okay, I didn't go back far enough.
Yeah, I literally made one. It's like how else would I have been able to make it?
Maybe it's because the bow's damaged.
Oh, he didn't want to pull it out because it's a damaged bow. Oh, doesn't like damaged goods, I see.
Yeah, it's pretty based.
Why do you make a barrel? I feel like barrels next to the animals would be fun. Just put their food in it.
It's a chest that you don't actually have to have uncovered.
Right, but how did you
picked up my
produce it?
barrel. You just picked up my barrel.
I did. I've got your barrel now.
It's like It's a 2 slabs plus 3 blocks.
Oh, that makes sense.
So I could just like do this, top it, and you can just still open it. Cover on every side, you can still open it.
Ooh, that's nifty.
Yeah.
No
That's why you make a
garbo, only
barrel.
pristine. Yeah, no garbo bows, I guess.
Yeah, barrels are useful. They're easier. They're probably just better than chests generally, but chests are more fun. You get the you get the noise for it.
Gotcha.
Hey guys, and welcome to.
Okay,
What
That-
was
I'm trying to figure this out. I want to figure out how to make a thing.
that? Minecraft things.
Yeah, it's
There are
like
infinite amount of Minecraft guides on the internet.
that is true. There are a lot of them. Some of them are good, others not so good. Okay, so the comparator goes there. On the back end. But this is just a thingy that goes into... Okay. Alright. I think I got it. I think I got it. I actually need to make more redstone torches.
If I really love my respiration helmets, I'm just gonna keep repairing it.
Okay. Have fun. I hope you enjoy it. Can you breathe underwater with it?
Yes, that's what it does. It makes you breathe underwater way
What?
longer.
That's freaking cool.
Like,
Wait, way longer
significantly
or
longer.
like just eternally?
Not infinitely, but substantially longer. Like, let's go underwater here, and I'll show you just how long I can survive by not dying here. Yeah, I go down here.
Why would I go under there? I'm gonna die.
So I'm just gonna stay down here, and you can just watch and just see that I'm just not dying.
Also, I have a...
I lost 2 bubbles so far.
oh, I've lost like half my bubbles now.
That's 3.
I'm out. I have a banner too, so we could draw something on a banner.
Yeah, I have my airtime lasts probably 4 times as long as yours with respiration 3.
That's crazy.
Yeah. That's really useful to have.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Redstone Boy 447 here, and today I'll show you a redstone contraption in Minecraft. Yeah, because you have to find Redstone Boy, because he'll actually tell you how it works, unlike Mumbo Jumbo, who's just like, this is my favorite thing to do in Minecraft. And then he shows it to you, but he doesn't show you how he made it. And he's just like, it's just a thing and a thing and a thing. And you're like, yeah, I need you to tell me what those things are, because I don't know how they work.
Yeah, going through the entire build process manually is the best way. Like, sure, people that are familiar with Minecraft can pick up a lot of stuff just fine, but if you want people that need the guide,
Yeah, I need the
you should
guide.
probably, yeah, the people that need the guide, you should probably slow it down. Like, just from seeing the blocks, I could make something like, oh yeah, I know how that goes together. Because I played Minecraft forever, right? But it's not the same for people. That's so many cows.
Are you guys... Oh, you got a baby already. How much do I feed the baby to make it grow up?
I don't think it works like a tree. I don't think you can just keep feeding it.
I think it takes a percentage off.
I don't think it actually... Yeah, I'm gonna check that because I don't know.
Yeah, look it up, because chickens are supposed to take like 20 minutes to grow, but I swear that first one grew so quickly. Was it Seth Bling? This one is Nova Sofa. They got 1.8 thousand subs. I'm going to, let's see. I should go here into the mountain on the back side of the chicken farm, because that'll make it easier to, ah, dang it, my stupid shovel broke. Can animals get out? Why is our chicken farm, like, fence, like, twice the size of our cow pen?
Because I didn't have the ability to keep the cows stable.
You thought it did speed up the time feeding seeds? Yeah, that's what I
But
think.
we can also just move them over to the other one.
Don't do that. That'll take all day.
No, it doesn't. Because they take different things. Because seeds versus wheat. The only one is gonna follow. I'll just move the cows over first, then I'll move the chickens into the smaller one.
So with the fence gate, if it's open, can they get out?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's put it right here.
Or we could just start killing the cows.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like, isn't that the point of the cows, is that we kill them?
Yeah, they do seem to be at critical mass.
Isn't there actually a critical mass too? Like
I
at
have no
some point
idea.
they will crush each
There
other?
is a point where they will just start killing themselves in humiliation because there's too many cows.
Humiliated. We've humiliated our cows well enough.
Yeah, there's a limit to how many enemies can be in a single block.
I wonder how many more cows we could have.
Significantly more than we have now.
Well, that's good. I have to go back and get my my lava barrel. I forgot I need that for this. I'm glad I grabbed one while I had it. I don't want to get stuck with bad mine equipment. How would I get stuck? When I just go backwards? I feel like I have the confidence of someone who doesn't know what he just said. Alright. Get the torches. I should go get those doors too. Can you do the same thing in Minecraft as Valheim and make automatic butchering plants? Oh yeah. That is what I am working on now, is building our factory farm hidey hole. Basically, I'm going to create a little box that the chickens sit in, and the chickens breed, and the chickens also lay eggs. And as the chickens lay eggs, the eggs fall into a dispenser that'll spit the egg out. And then when the egg gets spit out, there's a chance, 1 in 16, that it becomes a full chicken. If it becomes a chick, it'll stand on this little platform, and then as it grows up, once it's old enough, it'll actually touch the lava above it and die and turn into cooked chicken and then fall into a chest that we can then just get cooked chicken out of. It's perfect. I don't have enough stairs. You know what, Cole, maybe you can charge up one EV? Maybe. Maybe I've got enough charge for a quarter mile in a Tesla.
There's some loose cows.
How? Did they give birth over the fence? That sounds so wrong. Well, maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Maybe we'll find out. We'll find out if it's wrong or not.
Is it a crime against nature, or is it just a crime against God?
It's probably a crime against the nature. The thing that I'm killing would be the thing getting crimed on. Getting crimed on so hard. What?
They're no longer loose cows.
Oh, we got a new follower. Thank you. That's a new Twitch. What is up? How is it going, Karma Creates? Karma Creates Hillary.
Can the cows stop trying to leave?
Why are the
I have to
cows
kill-
leaving?
I have to kill 2 more cows. Well, it's because the cows just want to be outside. They just want to be slaughtered like animals.
It is a great day today. We watched a video on fan service in anime, and it ended up being way stupider than I was expecting it to be. Made for great fun. Great fun, but man, was that just like... Do you not like things that are enjoyable? Like, who hurt you? Who told you that you're not allowed to have fun? Who did that?
Okay, so yeah, I reduced our cow population and I transferred the pens.
Oh, you did you?
Yeah.
Good.
And we have all of our chickens still.
Well, for now. Which way does this go? I'm in league with Hillary Clinton. Uh-oh.
He has information that'll lead to the rest of Hillary Clinton.
Someone keep an eye on me. If I disappear, you'll know why.
No, I don't think I have any idea what'll happen to you.
No, I've never heard of that. Never heard of anything like that.
I never heard of this Messiah fellow. I don't know who that is. Never met this man in my life.
No, it's different. It's totally different. Just lurking came across. Well, welcome. I do a anime show every Monday through Friday at 7 o'clock Pacific. We talk about, the things that help you escape. Where you're like, today was kind of rough at work. What do I watch? And we talk about how you watch good shows instead of watching bad shows. Andesite. Mine's like a maze. Creepers blow up, distorting the path so you dig. You need your pickaxe breaks, and you stuck. Ooh. That could have been me.
Lost. That happens a lot.
Maybe you get lost, but I don't dig deep enough to get lost.
How are you gonna get diamonds, Blaine? How are you gonna get diamonds?
Why do I need diamonds for? I've got redstone, bro.
You want diamonds so you can get better materials.
Okay, is that actually a thing?
Yes.
All right, well then I will.
Have you heard of netherite? I don't think you have.
I have. The netherite was around back when I was playing, so I am at least familiar with it as a concept.
You said you were only playing in beta.
Yeah, but like they still had the nether.
No, netherite did not exist.
Oh. All right, well fine. Enjoy your... Wow, you did it. You flip-flopped. Let's make more chickens. Oh, another egg.
Yeah.
Give me that egg.
I actually got one more little chick. I didn't even feed him or anything. I just got it from Ned.
There's 2 more chicks now.
Nice.
Oh, the egg! That's 2 for 2! Oh, my cat just yelled at me. I'm sorry, Willie. I didn't mean to be so loud. That was hilarious.
How's it feel being subservient to the feline?
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. He's a little goofball. He's adorable. He makes you feel like you're needed. It's important.
It only makes you feel like it, not that you actually are.
Yeah, exactly. I don't need to actually be. I just need to, feel it. I'm no dwarf. Netherite, not netherrack.
I'm going to go sleep.
Okay. Can you ask me another question? Of course, you can ask me as many questions as you want. Whether or not I respond is a different thing, but I tend to respond to any question.
You may also ask other random person that is in the stream, even though I will not be able to read chat because I don't have 2 monitors.
I know how to tickle those chickens, Chloe. Oh, custom designs like emotes, sub badges, alerts, more, if not cool. Yeah, I'm just at this point, this is all just for fun. So I don't even really push the fact that I have like a tip jar or anything like that. You can ask everybody in here. I literally didn't even have it set up properly. But yeah, if I get serious, I'm always interested in seeing what people have as far as ideas and that kind of thing. I tend to never say no until business doesn't work out, just because you never know what someone can do or can't do until they finally do it or don't do it. Our beds are separate. They're on opposite sides of the house. The only way someone could sleep farther from the other is if they went up the hill to go sleep at the little Zen monastery.
Yeah, I'm basically, I guess I'll go into our little cavern they have under the mountain. I'm gonna go get some, I'm gonna go find a lava pool, and then I'm going to get some obsidian. They're gonna make an enchanting table.
Why don't you just go over to that village and get a scoop of lava?
That's, I mean, I need a lot of obsidian, though. That's the thing, I need more obsidian.
Oh, you can't just do like an obsidian maker or something like
Actually, there's enough obsidian I could go get over there, but this mountain's actually closer. It's probably gonna be easier for me to get a lava pool down here.
that. Homies sleep in separate beds 5 feet apart because they're not gay. I got news for you.
I got news for you. It means gay.
All right, let's see.
I don't even have relationships with women though, so that doesn't even count.
Oh, you don't? Do you want to work
Well-
on that? Are we gonna do dating advice now?
First thing, before I even start caring too much, probably a car so I can actually meet people outside. You know,
That is
that
true.
helps.
Getting outside the
Yeah,
house and
we,
meeting
we,
people
we have
is-
talked about that. I am looking for a car right now. I showed you like a picture when I was like, this nice.
Dude, that looked like, was it a Chaser or what was that real rectangle?
I think it was just a Camry, the one I posted. Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
I don't remember the
that's
Camrys
what it
looking
said
like
it was
that.
a Camry, but let me double check that one.
It looks so much like a Toyota Chaser. Those are so funny. Such fun
Yeah,
cars.
it says the Toyota Camry LE liftback.
You know what a liftback means? It means it's basically an 8.6, which means you're the initial D superhero.
It has a little bit of damage towards the back, but it's not that big.
Is this a first car for you, or is this just a
Yes, it
first
would
car
be.
you've bought?
Yeah, I haven't had a car before this.
Well, the first car, there will always be something that's kind of like wrong with it, but
Yeah.
you can live with, and then you just know to look for that thing next time. The other thing that happens though is you're going to look for that thing and find a car that doesn't have that thing in your next car, but then you'll find another thing that that is like a problem.
Unless you actually spend a good amount of money on a new car that has new car issues, you're gonna have some weird quirk to it.
Yeah, there's always a something.
Yeah, other than a like dent in the back where it looks like some kid ran into it with like a bike or something. Like, other than that, it's like the exterior of the car isn't too bad, just worn.
Gotcha.
Everything else is just worn on it.
Is this one I need to do? Dang it, I've forgotten what it looks like again. Okay. The lever goes into the back. Of the comparator. Okay. Hold on. So I got this backwards. The lever goes into the back of the comparator. And then this. There, I did it. Awesome. Okay.
Nice.
So then I'm just gonna use cobblestone, I guess. Will this activate the dispenser? No. Okay, I need it to go up. Let me back my stuff. All right. So if I do, actually, wait a minute. What if I just do this? There we go. Okay, so that works now. And then I need chest here. hopper goes, oops, here. Okay. Another hopper goes here. Okay. Okay. All right, it's coming together.
You know, it's really fun. It's just watching enemies fight each other.
Is it?
Yeah. It's really easy to make mobs in fight. You just need to have a skeleton, and they'll start shooting at each other.
If you have a skeleton?
Yeah, there seems to be one skeleton and then any other enemy, basically. Except for creepers. I don't think creepers have any kind of self-preservation.
Really?
Yeah. But, like, spiders, zombies, skeletons, and other skeletons as well will all fight with each other.
I want this. Okay.
But I generally actually prefer the sword in combat because I like the faster swing speed.
Skeletons love instigating fights, apparently. Oh, dang it, that went the wrong way. Gotta break all these now. Okay, and then I want to go this. There we go. Now it works. Has Blaine ever seen a spider jockey? No, I don't think so.
No, he hasn't. Those things are pretty cool and terrifying.
It doesn't sound that cool or terrifying, actually.
That's because you haven't seen it yet. You haven't seen the chicken jockey either.
Oh, I'm working on a chicken jockey right now, that's for sure. Let's put this here.
This Enderman's gonna kill me, isn't he?
Put this one here. Okay. And break this one. So I need one.
Yeah.
You were slain!
I didn't even know I
One, two,
aggroed that
three,
guy.
4. I need 4
It's really
more.
easy to forget that you aggro an Enderman or to not notice. They're just fighting and I didn't see him.
Put this here. Okay. Alright, that'll work. I need... Oh, I need a piece of glass. Do we have glass already?
Yeah, we just need sand.
Okay. And then I need spruce. Spruce is what I need. Don't fear the Reaper. Alright. That's what Kitty Bear says. Now we have another reason for the pumpkin farm. What's the other reason for a pumpkin farm?
Yeah, what is the reason for the pumpkin farm?
Wrong stream. That's what happens when you got too many open. You start saying things in a wrong context and now everybody's confused.
I fell out of the waterfall because I jumped the wrong way. I was like, oh, oops.
Great. Way to fall. You're making the server look bad.
And where do you think all holes in the ground came from, Blaine? Do you remember that?
No, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. There's not that many holes in the ground. Snow golems and pumpkins reduce Enderman aggro. Okay. Just having pumpkins?
Snow golems are actually pretty nice to have. They just attack mobs for you and they'll distract them.
Okay, come on. They just attack and distract?
Yeah, they attack. They look cute too.
Okay. I should do this? No, not. Actually, I guess I can do this one first. And pop. Okay. And then we will break this block. there. Okay. All right. So that's all sealed up. Which I guess I can break this too. Oops. Jumping and hitting shift at the same time is kind of funky.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so that works. I could do this too. I could get him in through the side. That'll work quite nicely, I think. Boom. Okay. Now I need a slab. Oh, it's nighttime. Do you want it to be daytime?
I don't care that much. I'm just underground right now.
Oh, don't feel bad, kitty bear. I enjoyed Not Fear the Reaper.
It is an enjoyable film.
It's a good one. I think the only problem with Don't Fear the Reaper is the fact that it was played so often in like Rock Band or whatever. Luck of the Sea, Lure 3.
I think they're gonna talk about how glorifying suicide is a lich. Yeah.
What? Yeah, I mean that's probably not a great thing either, but I was not even on that level.
You're not thinking about that bit of it, no.
No, wasn't on my brain. Callie's pretty good. Okay. So, she is a VTuber. Correct? Did I get that right?
Calliope Mori.
Calliope? Like the Egyptian queen? I should set up those switches so that they hit both doors when we touch them.
Yeah, the best name is Calliope.
Calliope? That is kind of adorable. I feel like I'm getting a lot of seeds without any special hose.
No, there's plenty of normal hoes that'll get a lot of seed.
I'm not even using a hoe. I'm just whacking it with another seed. That way the seed's already in my hand to replant it, you know?
Yep.
Go fast.
Efficiency.
Now, if there was a hoe that would replant the seed while I was harvesting, maybe I'd consider, like, switching hoes.
Yeah, that'd be worth using just because it's faster.
I like that the torches don't burn our crops.
Yeah, it's not an angry mob. We're good.
I need more. Give me more chickens.
A lot of problem with creepers don't destroy blocks is that it just you can't farm with them.
Oh, do you want them to?
Oh no,
We could change it.
It's definitely better with them off.
Oh, is it?
It's definitely better with them off. It's way more annoying trying to clean up random dirt piles.
Magical chicken grow powder. Don't cross the seeds. Don't worry, I won't. I thought I saw an egg in there. But I guess not. I guess I saw wrong. I need to run up the mountainside and get my,
Okay, it does literally nothing.
I need to go
It
get...
says it reduces 10% of the remaining time.
Go get my lava buckets, what I need. Okay.
Yeah, you should only feed the baby chickens a few times. Yeah, if you feed a baby chicken an entire stack of seeds, that will make it mature almost instantly.
An entire stack. Got it.
Yeah.
I'll work on that for next time. Should probably build a glass house, throw a rock, plus a greenhouse would look pretty cool. The Emerald House?
I'll be back.
All right, you have fun. Okay, this will be perfect to get them up and in. And then they can... Okay, gotta get a hit up the mountain. Get my lava bucket. Add back hose and bovines to pull them. How big these hose we talking about? Oh no! How did it turn back to not farmland? I need to get rid of all this. Actually, wait, don't I just make bread if I bake it? Oh, a hoe that replaces your seed sounds like a very painful PJ. Oh no, didn't censor. I just missed it. How do I make bread? What? Do I not just use wheat? Wait. How to make Minecraft bread. 3 wheat stalks horizontally. Got it. I just craft. Playing skips people. Yeah, when I'm in a game, it's harder to keep track of everything. Do 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 do. Do do do. Hey, there's an egg. Let's see if I can go 3 for 3. Alrighty, here we go. Huh. Did that pop out of there? Did I get another one? Am I 3 for 3 on the chicken egging? Oh, here's a 4th one. Oh, please. No, that one didn't work. Dang it. Nobody else? Nobody else? Nobody else is in the mood tonight? Oh my goodness, I can't believe that worked. It's better that Blaine skips people than JoJo parts. That's true, I need to catch up on Stone Ocean. Now am I gonna cook the bread? No, I'll just eat it, right? Yeah, you just eat the bread. Oh, that's right, I can't believe I was gonna run and grab my my lava bucket, and I just stopped because I saw chickens, and I was like, oh, I should get those chickens making more chickens. All right. But, oh, that's right. Left shift is dismount, not. Dang it. Control is sprinty boy. Run. I like how there's a lot of boats on this side, but not a lot of boats on the other side. What does that tell you about our boat usage around here? Probably that it's not very good. Probably that I should finish this up and then call it a night. Grow, chickens, grow. Daddy wants to be a Fletcher? No, I'm just gonna put a lot of chickens in a pretty rough spot. They're not gonna be too happy, I can tell you that much. I like that the path stayed unsnowed. That's kind of nifty. Lava bucket. And there was my bow up here. You need to get this week's Lupin eps. It should go up tomorrow. Ooh, exciting. Exciting. What do I need to watch? I need to catch up on Cuckoos. I was looking at it. I'm actually behind by like 3 episodes. And I love that show. Gotta say, Edge Runners, though, really good. I'm very excited to see where it goes. Run. Hey, that tree grew. Man, for as common as they are, I feel like the squid should be more impressive. It's like, oh, look, a squid. All right, let's get up. More seeds. How am I should move some of them, but not all of them, so that Serranos doesn't like notice that too many chickens are missing. Tell them if they eat too many bananas, they'll croak from potassium poisoning. Okay. Lava. Terrifying. What? No!
What happened?
Dang it! My my lava bucket disappeared because I put a trapdoor in the lava, so of course that means the I needed to do that instead. Ugh, what a pain in
Sounds
my
like you
ass.
need some lava.
Yeah, I need some lava now. I'm gonna go get some lava. Do you have lava in a bucket?
Seems we've come to understanding. No.
Alright, I'm gonna go.
Deeper.
I'm gonna go. I'm getting a boat. I'm gonna go to those weird villagers. I'm gonna go get a boat. Who here has the silliest reason to be fired from a job?
I've never been fired from any job.
Yeah, I also have not been fired from a job. I was trying to think, like,
I've also held a total of like one real job.
I
I
guess
guess you could count actually one time I was fired technically.
I mean, I worked at a Spirit Halloween, so like everybody gets laid off at the end of the season, so I don't really count that, but I also did work for a Halloween store, so that's kind of a weird thing in and of itself.
There's one thing that I was working for my dad, but then it got shut down before COVID.
Oh, yeah, no, that wasn't.
Yeah.
That's not getting fired. That's someone
Yeah,
else
it's
telling
not-
your business
not
it can't
really.
exist anymore.
Yeah, we just literally couldn't operate, so it was like, oh. Well, I guess fuck us then. It's like we can't do anything, so we guess we gotta do
Exactly.
something else.
Maybe hide them in your room. No, they'll be useless over there. But I can get more chickens now. I'll get another chicken here.
I should just go down to the mine.
Did I make my dog sit somewhere?
Maybe he died. I think you
No.
left him at home.
Where would he be? Did I leave him at the village? Oh no! I'm gonna have to go
You
back
didn't
over
go
this
to the
VOD.
village, though. He was like, he's been with you recently, hasn't he?
I thought so. He got fired from a job for replying to a question with a double meaning in the sentence on grounds of sexual harassment.
A double entendre.
You double entendre that. Oh, here's my puppy. What are you doing out here, puppy?
You better make sure you didn't get taken by the thing.
Oh, he's right here.
Oh yeah, that's puppy, all right. I'm sure.
He's got my collar on him still. He doesn't go very fast. Oh, so bringing back the chicken meant I couldn't bring him back very quickly. That's what the problem is. I smell burning popcorn. I hope it's not the whole house. What's up, everybody? How we doing? How's your farm looking? Pretty good. Got some good seed? Nice. Nice seed.
I see, bro. Check out these gains.
And I got some beets. Nice. Thanks for the beets, bro. Yeah, beets, it's a healthy protein. Oh, there's There's a lot of obsidian over here.
Yeah, you don't have a diamond pick with you, so you can't grab it. But yeah, I knew there was enough for there. I just didn't want to bother going over there.
I abandoned my dog. I did. I abandoned my dog to bring a chicken back. But my dog didn't keep trying to swim. It's interesting. I would have expected the dog to just like slowly make its way over. Your female boss asked you, are you going to finish today? You replied, with a little help from you, I will.
Pretty good. We're worth it.
Yeah. I don't know what the job was or how much you're getting paid for it. But you've got plausible deniability on that one. Hey, what's going on? Vote it. 51321. Build a bigger boat. Can you make a bigger boat?
I don't think so.
Can I put my dog in one boat and leash him and then have a chicken in each boat with him and I?
I don't think that quite works. You can't really take animals across the sea easily.
Hmm.
You can take them across land easier, honestly, with lead.
Gotcha. And what if I just drag them through the ocean while I'm holding the lead?
That doesn't work that well,
Oh, okay.
as far as I know, yeah.
There's got to be a way I can build a bigger boat. This seems like one of those things. This seems like a Minecrafter video. Like a Minecrafter would be like, so I needed a bigger boat. And they just started like crafting this giant boat that somehow works because redstone magic. I thought they did too, but apparently my wolf has just been sitting there in the water this whole time.
It could be because you're in the boat and didn't teleport while you're in the boat.
But then I would have gotten out of the boat. I don't know. It's a confusing one. Not one
It's a
for mere
mystery
mortals.
that we do not have the ability to solve.
Not one for mere mortals. Alright. Punch boat. There we go. Alright. Let's go. Now that I've got my lava bucket. It's an appropriate lava bucket.
Maybe you should have brought more than one lava bucket.
I only had one bucket. What do you expect from me?
Make more bucket.
I'm
We
making
have
more
a lot
chickens.
of iron.
Making way more chickens. I like how the cows make cow noises. Just that. It's a weirdly like comforting sound. Huzzah! All right. Puppy, sit.
I like how we just have a bunch of boats.
We do have a lot of boats, but it's because you just don't want too many boats in one spot, you know?
Yeah.
Ugh. Come on. Just like the Pied Piper, led rats through the streets, dance like a marionette to the symphony of destruction.
Is that a song?
Yeah, Symphony of Destruction.
I've never heard that before.
I can't believe you've never heard Symphony of Destruction. Did I get more? Come on. Okay, how about if I have a little bit of a path over here? Yes, that's right. Everybody come. Oh, no! Come this way. Come this way. This way. Wait, everybody. Sorry, I keep forgetting how this works. All right. Up. Hold on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. This way. Come on. Come on. Everybody this way. All right. And then, how about I go? Yes, there we go. This is what I needed. Okay. 2 more? All right, 2 more. Come on, everybody. Can we not do this together? Is this impossible? Dang it. All right, everybody over here. You're trying to drop them into the lava? No, no, no. I'm not dropping anything in lava. That would be cruel.
Why did you bring all the chickens over here?
I didn't bring all the chickens over here. What are you talking about? I brought in a number of chickens. Yeah. But, I'm bringing them back. I'm bringing them back. They just wanted to go for a chicken walk. We're just doing
You can make a lead that'll have them follow more accurately.
Gotcha. Well, we're just doing a little chicken walk here because I wanted to show them where their food comes from. That's all.
Chickens don't eat chicken.
Chickens don't eat chicken. Yeah, that's why I'm showing them where the seeds are. See? Look. Everybody's back. Everybody's all happy. Give me kissy faces. Yes, yes. One more. Love you. Love you, chickie. All right. See, we're all good. We're all good. We're all happy.
I'm ready to go once more into the breach. After I sleep.
After you sleep? Okay, I'll go sleep.
Yeah.
I go sleep. Come with me, puppy. My chicken tourist. Chickens most definitely eat chicken. One of your high school teachers fed his chickens KFC. Their T-Rex DNA kicked in. Yeah. Yeah, chickens are monsters.
I'm pretty sure they just ate it because it was finger clucking good.
Yeah, I mean, I would eat the KFC too if it was made
I'd
of people.
eat human KFC.
Yeah. let's not beat around the bush here. We all know how good that is. More so if you gave me like a Korean fried chicken, like that super crisp that they do. Gosh, it's so good.
Korean fried.
Korean fried Kenny.
I was gonna say, what was it? What was the little part of the muscle on the back of your leg? On the back of your, below your thigh.
Below your thigh?
Yeah.
Calf? Your calf muscle?
Yeah, some Korean fried calf.
Ooh. Then it sounds like
You're actually just eating veal. Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
That's a different thing, not the same thing. Definitely not. I shall go out adventuring once more. Probably gonna bring a map actually, so I can like, or at least like 1 or 2 maps.
All right, who said I was doing this for sadistic reasons? What do you think of it now?
No, it's actually worse than I thought.
Yes, feed me. Feed me that chicken. Worse than you thought? How could it get worse?
Yeah, don't be careful with the wolf there. You know, they say. Oh yeah, also when you run over farm plots, they can be destroyed.
Oh, that's probably what happened to that farm plot. That's my bad.
Yeah, if you jump on it, it has a pretty high chance to be destroyed.
I've got beets. But I didn't get, oh, I did get beetroot seeds. Okay, cool. Cool. Cool, I'm glad I fixed our meat situation. I'm the ugly bastard from an NTR. That's pretty rough. I don't know if it's that bad. I mean, they're just chickens after all, am I right?
No, I think that's apt.
So you
I forgot
think
how
Blaney's
many
using a
maps I'm
digital
making.
avatar? He like fried chicken way too much.
We haven't been really harvesting or harvesting the sugar cane because we don't need to, but yeah, I forgot that I still have maps that I need to make.
Hmm.
I need many more maps to put on walls.
Do you?
Many more. Yes.
We could automate
I need
the
another.
sugarcane.
I need another entire other ring of maps.
That's a lot of maps. How big is this world?
Infinite.
Good. That's what I like to hear.
Minecraft scales basically infinitely, practically infinitely.
Practically infinitely.
Yeah.
I don't know
Technically there is a limit, but you're never gonna see it.
Yeah, our server will explode before that.
There's that, and also even if you're running on a Giga Chad server, you'd never see it.
Gotcha. Well, I'll try to be a better Giga Chad next time, I suppose. So chickens fight with other animals like in Mabinogi? No. They just eventually grow
They die to
up.
wolves and foxes.
They eventually grow up. Chickens are crazy evil creatures, though.
Is it good that we have
No
them under
human
our
could
food?
possibly have such a weak goatee. Oh, oof. What if the guy we watched today tried to grow a goatee? I'd out goatee him at least. At least.
Probably.
Rock cod, tropical fish, spider eye. All right. Now I feel happy with what I've done today. We still gotta find that thing. Where's a map? Here's our map. Wow, this looks so cool.
Hey, I'll put the other 2 in there so you can see it again.
So
Because I took 2 of them because I'm gonna be leaving.
we might. So farther east, you think, or farther west?
I have no idea. Like this little section I haven't explored at the bottom, I doubt there's anything there.
But like the east here looks like it kind of connects to something else.
Well, there is more stuff out there because and you could tell because I've explored all that. But
Yeah.
out toward the northwest, there's also definitely stuff there.
Okay.
That doesn't really mean anything.
I do prefer the
Anything
northwest. We
can
should
fly.
probably fill out the northwest more because, you know, you get
Yeah,
it.
so-
You understand.
Because I want to get the center area covered up.
Gotcha.
Take that out.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, if you want to take one of these maps, you can go exploring too.
I can. That is true.
Yeah.
I can. I will
You
do
can also
that.
die, so you just kind of want to be careful.
Yeah, I see
If
what
you
you're
feel,
saying.
if you don't feel like safe doing it, you can also just make a clone of the map before you leave.
You do that at the cartography table.
Yeah, you can make a you just basically get a blank. You make a blank map first, so it's not like cheap, but yeah. I also just made a bunch of like map. I just made a bunch of blank maps just now.
Gotcha.
I'm going to right now.
They fight wolves in Mobby. You had your wolf sitting while you got eggs, and chicken attacked him. Oh no!
Yeah, if you want to like have a map, you want to like try to fill out yourself. I can leave that one to you.
Hey, I got another
Either
follower.
Yeah, if you want to try to fill out the southwest or the northwest, I can let you have one.
Look at me.
I can clone one for you. That is.
Gotcha. Yeah, if you want to clone the northwest one, I'll probably do more searching over there.
Okay. Yeah, I'll
Hear the
clone
legendary
northwest.
mushroom cow?
Oh yeah, those exist. They're pretty cool.
I've seen mushroom cows. I've heard there's a brown one too, which I did not know.
Okay, replace the near northwest, and I have a clone of it for you. I'll clear out southwest the best of my ability. Where'd you
Alrighty.
head off to? You're gonna check an area. I'll hand this clone off to you, so you don't have to worry about
Oh,
losing
it probably
this one.
jumped trying to get the seeds. Dang it. I need to get more chickens in here is what I need to do.
Yeah, here's the clone map. I dropped you next to your dog.
Thank you. I'll go get it here in a second. Full stack makes them grow fast, you say?
Apparently 16 should be enough. Like 16 should be good enough.
Well, I did a lot more than that. Got it.
Yeah. Yeah, apparently full stack is... they're gonna be done by the time you're done feeding, basically. Because it takes it down by 10% of its current amount every time you use it. So it is progressively less useful. Just feeding them a couple times is pretty good. Feeding them more than that just isn't that great.
Which way is northwest on this map?
No, it's always static.
I mean,
'Cause
like,
Yeah,
my
look
little,
at,
which
looking
way
north,
in the
looking
world?
out towards the dock is north.
Okay, so our dock is north. Good.
Yeah, dock
Cool.
is north.
Cool.
Or that's like all you need to base it off of. Then you have your, and then everything lines up there.
Oh
You
no.
can also use the, you can also press F3. The green lines up with the, I believe it is Y-axis. Green lines Y-axis, and then the red lines up with Z-axis, and X is.
Oh, okay.
And X lines up to the blue one.
I see that in the
That's
middle
what
there.
it is.
We've got a government official now. Now I'm a Fed. Great. Great. I'll have to go grab some Ray-Bans and then I can do that. But for tonight, this is gonna do me.
Yeah, sounds good.
I'm calling it good. I gotta figure out why I've got a different I got a Gundam rocking on one screen but not the other. Anyway, thank you everyone. Thank you for joining me. We had a fun one today. Talking cyberpunk, talking how do I make a compass out of signs pointing north? Talking cyberpunk, talking Chainsaw Man Chapter 9, that crazy fan service video that threw us all off, and then just some nice relaxation to like bring it back down, you know. Bring it back down, rest easy for the rest of the night. Good times for all. I need a splish splash of sake so I can end this right.
I just have one more thing to say, Blaine.
Say it.
The house is on fire.
No. Is it on fire?
Not our house, no.
Okay. The
But you
chickens?
said a fun time was had by all.
Oh, okay. I get you.
Yeah.
I get you.
Now you understand. You get it. You understand.
Alrighty. Everyone, have a wonderful rest of your evening. And I will catch you tomorrow for our Waifu Wednesday, where we go over top 10 lists for the season, see how we're doing at week 7, and we will go from there and have a great time. See you. Kampai.
Good night.